Hi everyone, welcome to Conversion. Nope.
Nope. Wrong
Wing and
one.
a miss.
Try again.
Hi everyone, welcome
Arbitrary
to
Hero?
Max's Mad Mythic Mercenaries, presented by Arbitrary Hero. I am your Dungeon Master Cameron, and I'm here to play a game of Waterdeep Dragon Heist for my friends. Hello, friends!
Oh, Cameron.
So, if you hear any honking of horns or any cars getting lit on fire or anything outside, that's because the Cincinnati Bengals just won the AFC Championship. So, people are pretty excited outside. But inside, we're going to play a nice, boring game of Dungeons and Dragons where nothing exciting, I'm sure, will happen.
That means that Cameron's about to murder us all again.
Never. Let's see. Last time we played, I'm not going to do the normal intros because I forgot to open up that paper, and it's too late now. We're pushing forward. Last time we played, the party you all went to the Waterdeep Wazoo. You presented an article to be published, and the editor of the Wazoo said, "Hey, this is libel. I can't publish this without any sort of evidence." He gave you a magical camera aperture, which I guess, confirm for me who has that on hand. Is it Fen or Alu? Fen? Okay. So basically, it works just like a camera. You point and click, you can take 10 pictures. And he said he'd pay you a certain amount of gold for each picture of evidence you give related to the salacious rumor that the Cassalanters are devil worshippers. So we have our heroes Rolan, Alu, Sprocket, Holly, and Fen. Last time, you just strolled up across the street from the Cassalanter house, and you saw Amalia and Victorio Cassalanter, the parents, along with some of their servants, depart on a horse-drawn carriage. It looked like they were heading out of the North Gate, maybe going to Neverwinter or somewhere. So you have this house. You've been here before. What all do you want to try and do? If I guess to paint the picture of where you are, the Cassalanter Villa, we've been here before, but it's got these stark white walls, this gleaming crimson roof. It's got turrets. It stands out even amongst all the other opulent and wealthy estates in the Seaward. These are already rich amongst the rich people.
I would like to get a guard uniform and talk to the family to figure out when their Christmas lights come on as a guise to figure out when they'll be gone and how long they'll be gone.
Yeah, I think you had. I guess I don't know. Did you give back the Order of the Silver Gauntlet uniforms?
I don't recall doing that.
So I think
they took them from us.
Huh?
Didn't they take them from us, or do we?
Oh, you might be right. Maybe Jelzar, like when you showed up, he might have
Wearing SWAT gear, he's like, "Hey, that's not."
Because it was covered in blood. I think he took them to at least be cleaned. Yeah. But yeah, so it's this 3-story mansion. It's in the midst of this picturesque green gardens. You've been in the gardens before, dappled with hedges and water features. The estate is surrounded by tall white brick wall over the whole compound with a single wrought iron gate as an entrance. The Cassalanter family crest is a green Y overlapping a stylized goose being fed. It's emblazoned on the gate, and you have 2 armored guards that are standing on either side of the gate and front entrance to the building.
The Electrum tuna. Ever since I laid eyes on it, I wanted it.
Before we move forward with whatever we're going to do, we are really close to the Temple of God. Do you mind if I take 10 minutes to run a quick errand and drop something off?
Great idea. Go for
All right,
it.
be right
Sure.
back. I start running down the street.
So while Sprocket runs off, what's everyone else doing? Are you just kind of observing?
So they got guards at the front gate, right?
Yes, so I believe you should see them. You should see 2 guards at the front gate.
Mm-hmm.
Sprocket, I'll take you.
I just moved somewhere so I can't see them.
Yep.
We saw the kids leave, not the parents, right?
No, you
No, we
saw
saw
the
the
parents leave.
The
The
other
kids
way
waved
around.
by, and then
Got
they
it.
were with their governess, and they went back inside. So they're somewhere inside the villa.
Well, we don't need to be that sneaky. they already want us to look into the Stone of Galore and try and figure out how to save their children.
Mhm.
So we could probably just go in and speak to them, and maybe some of us could be a little sneaky and see if we can find the evil temple in their basement.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah.
I mean, should we have like the more charismatic and articulate people do something, and then have our more sneaky people be kind of a background team, or what?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, I
I
guess
guess that
with
counts.
We're
Fennel.
not
So
we're not great
sneaky.
at it.
are you guys just wanting me to like just go knock?
I mean, I can come with you.
So I know,
Whereas these
Fen,
two
you've got a passive
chuckleheads
perception of 16.
Mm-hmm.
Alu, you have a passive perception of like 21. Yeah.
He's nuts. It's absolutely nuts.
So you do see some places where the wall, the exterior wall surrounding the whole compound is smooth white brick. It's designed to be hard to scale. It actually kind of angles outward just a little bit to make the gradient very, very difficult to scale. But
I have winged boots.
you have winged boots.
Just-
I was gonna say if you had
just
climbing
saying.
equipment or anything, yeah. If you have winged boots, then the wall should be no problems to scale if you're trying to sneak over. And then if someone wants to come up and talk to the guards, you can do that as well. While you all are formulating your plan, Sprocket, what are you dropping off?
I just want to drop off some schematics for that one thing, the thing for the group that I wanted to make them myself, but I'm going to see if I can find someone there who can make these little things for everyone. And I'll drop off the design that I had drawn up for them.
Perfect. This is, you'll have to remind me, this is Roland's armor and...
No, this is going to be medals, championship medals for the team. Just so we can kind of showboat around town and say like, hey, we're champions in the North Ward. Hopefully to give us a little influence moving forward.
Perfect.
I didn't have time for the armor thing.
Gotcha. Yeah, so you can drop those off, and it doesn't take you that long. 10 minutes.
I know who to talk to.
Yeah, you drop them off, and then you're back with everyone.
Sweet, thanks.
And since we've been in the Cassalanter's house before, we should have a
Still not good.
decent idea of
Well,
the
we have a
layout,
decent
right?
idea of the public areas of that room, of that
Yeah,
house.
I mean, what all you remember what it looked like, right?
vaguely.
yeah, I mean we were there.
There was a big courtyard, and
I remember that. Yeah, I remember being in the courtyard.
there was a slaughter on the stairs, the main staircase, and there was like a little. I feel like the main staircase led off to like 2 or 3 different rooms.
Mm-hmm.
Is that right?
Yes. Yeah.
Alu's gonna use her winged boots to sneak in, and her hat of disguise to disguise herself as like a servant or something. So she
Okay, I love it.
in a little bit.
Who is? I guess what I think I heard was Alu was going to sneak in, and Holly Rees, you were going to talk to the guards. Is that correct?
Yes.
You guys be distracting.
Who
Can I
is
also try
going-
to sneak in?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to ask. Like, well, who's going with Alu and who's going with Holly?
Ben is
I'll
pretty
go with
sneaky.
Holly. Yeah. Figured you three can be our away team. Holly and I can be, at least Holly can represent us. I can be her, expected
Bodyguard?
escort. Yeah.
So, what is your approach? I assume so. You were sitting kind of not right in front of the front door, but down the street, kind of looking at the front door. So you were in the guard's line of sight. So Alu, Spev, and Fen, I assume you kind of want to move away around a corner somewhere and come back to the wall at another area.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
I think we kind of let Alu go up ahead because she can fly, she can make her own path, and I will
And-
stick close to Fen.
I'm gonna put.
And Fen still has a rope, so if Fen shares his rope with me, I can fly
Yeah.
up and
I'm gonna
Oh,
put.
that's
Use the
awesome.
rope.
Any help with climbing? I need
I'm
so
gonna
much
put-
help to climb.
I'm gonna put the 3 of you over here for now, and then while you all are making your way around the block to that wall, Holly and Rolan, what all are you two doing?
Um,
Um, I was going to talk to the guards and see if I could just persuade them to let me in with Roland.
Yeah, how do you want to do that? The guards, you come up. The guards, they hail both of you. Um, one of the guards nods to you and says, "Hello, Miss Go Delicately."
I nod back and I say, "Hello to you, good sir. My bodyguard here and I are we're wondering if we might be able to see Vic. Oh my God, what was her name? Cameron
Toro.
Victoria?
Amalia and Victorio are the husband.
Okay.
Amalia's the wife. Victorio is the husband.
I was wondering if we might be able to see Amalia and Victorio.
I'm sorry, miss, but unfortunately they have left on an errand. But we can take a message if you'd like, and as soon as they get back, we'll let them know that you would like audience with Amalia.
Oh,
That's
you know
lies.
what? I am a total space cadet. I wasn't here to see Amalia. I'm so sorry. I was actually here. Amalia asked if I could check in on the governess for them. She's a little concerned that the governess might be doing some shady things while they're away.
The guards you see them look at each other. You know what?
And I would like to add that I'm here to help if things turn difficult. They asked me to step in with Holly because they didn't, in case things do go badly, they don't want to make things awkward for you all,
Right.
being
I'm
as you're
really,
all
Yeah.
I'm really
employees
here for
together.
the
Yeah, and
well-being of the children.
they're aware of you both have been here before. They're aware that you have done bodyguard duty for Holly Reason before, so nothing's out of the ordinary here. I think
Yeah.
I need 2 checks from you.
Persuasion?
The first one is you're standing and you're talking with the guards. Give me perception checks, each of you. And the second one of you can give me a persuasion check with advantage.
Let
Whoever
me-
wants to do that.
That's 12 for me.
Wait, did
and
mine
then-
roll?
Yes.
Yeah, you
I
got a
see the
15.
Yeah, you got a 15. I was
And
12,
then
you got a 15.
perception? What's your persuasion? I mean, Roland.
+1.
I have a +5.
You go with that.
Get fucked,
You do
Roland.
that.
All right, sorry about my
Hell
roll.
yeah.
I was just testing my buttons.
Okay, so the first thing that you, as you're talking, Holly Reeves, something just out of the corner of your eye seems a little weird. Like their beards kind of keep moving in a weird way. Just something you notice. But
Okay.
yeah, they're like, well, we were expressly told not to let anyone in, but I mean. It's a good point about the governess. Sure, miss. And they step aside, allowing both of you entrance.
Thank you so much.
So you are both in the front villa door. This is essentially the entrance hall. There's this magnificent harpsichord that sits in the hall. A crimson carpet kind of runs down this length to this door to the north. The light from the crystal chandelier reflects off more than 3 dozen holy symbols of Seamorph. Seamorph, Holly Rees, you have enough history with the Cassalanters that you know Seamorph is the goddess that the Cassalanters worship. She is the goddess of virtue and nobility.
Okay.
She represents the concept of noblesse oblige, that the elite have the right and responsibility to rule and rule justly. Kind of a divine providence sort of thing.
I think I'm better than you, but I'm going to still treat you good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or
that's
pretend
healthy.
that I'm going to treat you good.
Each each symbol is in the form of a silver chalice with a golden sun etched on the outside of that chalice. And you all have seen this before when you came in last time. What is not here that was here last time is Willifort Crawley. Willifort Crowell. Willifort Crowell is the major domo. He greeted you last time and took you to see Amalia. He's not here in the front door. So while you two have gained your entrance, we're going to move over to the three sneaky boys and
Stooges.
girls.
So I'd like to make a perception check just to, as we're like doing this, we want to be very stealthy and sneaky, make sure that anything that we're seeing, we're communicating via our sending crystals.
Yes.
So if there's anything that we find,
yeah,
warn
absolutely.
them.
Give me that perception check. So right now you're on the outside of the wall, and tell me what you're looking for.
We're just making sure that there's like, nothing creepy and sneaky going on, that nobody's like skulking around that they should be aware of.
Gotcha.
As we are skulking around.
So you guys make this long, slow loop kind of around the block. The entire time you've got your eyes out. With a 16, you don't see anyone else observing the villa. Like when you were at the Growlhound Villa, like you noticed people watching it. You don't see that sort of thing here. You see, one thing you do notice is every block in the Sea Ward has a little guard booth. This is the very nice upper crust of Waterdeep. They pay to have a guard presence so that no one's more than like a minute away from getting the guards over if there's trouble. That's definitely something you notice. There's merchants, there's all sorts of stuff like that, but that's about it.
Got it.
How are the schools?
Very nice. They're all private, unfortunately.
Private charter schools? And
Yeah,
all
they use the charter system.
Shocker.
Yeah, so you take this walk around the block and you find yourself kind of at this southern corner of the wall. And again, you're on the exterior of the wall. It's all white stone. It's very, very smooth. The gradient kind of juts out a little bit towards the street, so it is difficult to climb. But Alu, like you said, you do have winged boots.
I do. I have winged boots. You've got this whole courtyard. Like I can see part of the courtyard now. So you got the whole courtyard and you've got the building over here. Like there's got to be a side away from the guards that still is closer to the house. Does that make sense?
So the house is So if you're peeking your head up, the house is over here, right here.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You can go to the north side, but with your 16 perception check, what you see when you peek your head up, you see someone going into this door to the north, and dragging what looks like by the boots an unconscious guard into that room.
Uh-oh. All right. Well, then we don't need to be that sneaky. We can just sort of like follow along.
Yeah, what are you telling? I assume Fen and Sprocket, are you just kind of hanging out by the wall?
Hey, Fen, what's your favorite way to break into a place?
We're just chatting. We're chatting in the alley.
You're just sharing a pack of smokes.
I'm gonna throw down the rope so that Fen can climb up, and he's going to basically pull Sprocket over the wall with us.
Physics style?
If you've got the rope, each of you can give me an athletics check with advantage.
Oh, get fucked. That's the best. That's all I can do is athletics.
Oh, athletics?
With advantage, get fucked.
A -1, get fucked.
I have +9. You're on my back.
No, I want to. I got a nat 20 on the first one, -1. So no, nice. I scurry up that. I beat you up there.
Both of you. Spev with a 19, you have no problem clearing the wall. Fen with a 21, you also hike over the wall. You two,
you climb over me
because you waited for the rope. You two didn't see what Alu sees, but you can share it with the group.
Fill it. Yeah, I'm gonna fill them in.
What do you say? And are you saying anything over the sending crystal?
Yes, I'm gonna let. I just want to clarify that we understand how sending crystals work. This isn't something that's going to loudly announce to the whole world.
It's like a cell phone.
Okay.
Like an earpiece.
That's what I wanted to verify before I was like, hey, Rolan, some guy just dragged a unconscious body.
Just give me an Arcana
door.
check that you accidentally don't use the speakerphone function. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Yeah, so Ollie's going to basically let Rolan know. And can you multiple people, like party line?
Yeah, that's how the sending crystals work. These are unique. Normally, sending stones
from the
are
80s,
like
guys.
two-way.
1-to-1. They're walkie-talkies.
These are unique crystals that have party line capabilities.
Yeah, so she's going to be like, yo, Rolan, Holly, FYI, just saw some dude carrying an unconscious guard through the back. I'm assuming this is the rear door. It's hard to tell when you can't see everything.
Yeah, so from your direction, you were in the southwest corner, the south corner. This is like the southwest door to the building, which
So
Holly
it's
Rees
specify
and
that.
Roland, you both... Actually, give me... You know what? I don't need to make this easy on you. Give me history checks to see how well you two remember this building.
Oh, no. 0.
Roland, you're pretty sure you've never been here before.
Like, I don't think I paid
Danny
attention
froze for a
much.
second, and then he burst out laughing.
You're like,
Oh, I'm sorry, I
you're
just went
like,
two
you keep
opposite
talking about the
extremes.
Cassalanterns,
Like,
we were at that house, we were at that raid, we got shot at by the drow. Like, this is not that building. What are we all talking about?
Died.
Different building.
I feel like I haven't thought about this place in like 2 whole weeks.
Holly
Like,
Rees, you remember this place really, really well. In fact, so well, let me send you a map.
Awesome.
Okay,
26
so
is impressive.
I sent you 2 things. You've been you've been to this compound several times for parties, for different things. You've probably stayed at their guest house before. And the guest house itself has 3 floors. So what you're seeing in the map, Holly, that first picture shows the whole compound. You are in C1. That's where you and Roland are right now. There's multiple rooms in there. There's the guest house to the northwest that is 3 floors. There's the coach house. That's where you saw the Cassalanter's carriage leave from. The second picture is it kind of a zoom in on where you and Roland are, the building you are right now. Based on what the information that Alu told you, you believe that that room that the guard, whatever, got dragged into, the person got dragged into, is C2.
Oh, okay.
Is there a way to like see through the door? Or did they close the door behind him when
They
they
100% closed the door behind them.
All right. Is there a window or something? Ollie wants to sneakily get closer to this door without
There
like.
is not a window. Give me a stealth check to make sure that
Okay.
you're sneaking your way over there
All
and
right,
not
hold
alerting
on.
anyone. Okay, yeah, with a 15, you're able to get to that door without making any noise. Fen and Sprocket, what are you two doing?
I think I'm just going to start kind of surveying the scene and find cover and get some eyes on the building.
Yeah, so these are like trees that you're kind of in and amongst right now. You can kind of post up next to one or behind one and observe the building if that's what you're trying to do.
Yeah, I'd like to at least get a percepi to get get a good vantage point, just get eyes on the other areas.
Yeah, give me a perception check.
I'd
Are we
love
calling
to.
it a Persepi from now on? Is that a thing?
I do in my game. I'm going to bring it here.
Persepi?
Persepi.
Oh, with an
My
18,
goodness.
you from where you're standing now, you think that if you came over to this tree, you'd see more. You'd be able to see Alu's area and other parts of the grounds.
Oh yeah, I would love
And
to
there's
stealth
if
over there.
if you walk carefully over here, you have a good shot of being very hidden while you get over there. Because again, you're a itty bitty boy.
Yeah, I will gesture that to Fen and try to stealth my way over there and say like, "Hey, there's some good cover. You might be able to find some over there too if you want."
Yeah,
I'm
so
going.
as Alu is making her way, if you two are making your way there, you're both trying to move pretty slow and stealthy. I'm assuming, or is that incorrect?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely stealthing. I'm moving with a bit of haste because I know Holly likes to work quick too.
You're moving
but,
with a bit of haste. Okay, then just give me.
but still stealthy.
Then give me regular stealth rolls.
He's still got the crouch button down, but he's also hitting the sprint button at the same time.
Yeah. And I don't know, Fen, is there anything you want to do to juice this?
I don't know if I can juice it, but I think maybe Fen obviously is also being
I thought you
stealthy.
had. Don't you have some stealthy ranger abilities?
I mean, I got the ability to hide, which we've discussed many times is mostly useless.
If you
So
I'll say this: no one's got eyes on you. If you stealth over there and then hide. That'll definitely
Okay.
help you out.
Okay, I will want to do that. I will just also just make this clear for the audience. I don't actually have the ability to hide. I have the ability to attempt to hide.
Right. What you can do
So,
is
I
you
just
can.
want-
What you have is the
I don't get
ability
that.
to attempt to hide better than other people.
Sure,
If
sure.
you're lightly obscured, you can hide,
Sure.
whereas other people cannot do that.
To that end, what I would like to do first, I guess I have a question. Is I see
Yeah,
all
the
these
elf cloaks.
Are these trees in here? What is this? What is all this like
Yes.
blobby stuff? These are trees.
The
Yeah.
black
groups of trees?
circles are tree trunks. So like
Got it, these are
Sprocket's right
leaves.
behind a tree trunk right now.
I see.
And then that's kind of where they extend out to.
So, can I climb up into the tree to obscure myself?
100% you can.
I would like to do that.
Yes.
And then I think that I should be able to go from treetop to treetop potentially when I want to make my way over. Like, can I do that? Are they close enough together that I can do that?
You'd have to make some jumps at some point, but sure.
I got a 9 athletics. I can handle that. I'm good.
Yeah. So which tree are you climbing? Are you stealthing on the ground to where Sprocket is and climbing up, or are you trying to do something different?
I don't know that I trust my stealth unhidden, even though I have a good stealth modifier. So I think maybe I'll try to get up in this first tree first,
Yes.
like right next to me. Get up in that,
Yeah,
and then I'll try to move from tree to tree.
give me an athletics roll.
All right.
With, you know what? With advantage. This
Plus
is
9.
like your favored terrain. It's a tree. You fucking hit
Damn
me.
right. Hank, it's the first tree I've seen for the entire fucking campaign.
Exactly. That's exactly what I was thinking. I was like, Fenn's
God damn
finally in a tree.
And I roll a
can't-
2.
Well, advantage.
With advantage.
Thank
Roll it again.
God. Thank God.
There
There
you
we
go.
go. Yeah, you scurry up there, and Fen, give me an insight check. You're going to learn something about yourself here.
What do I have, like a -3 on
Uh-oh.
this? Hang on.
No,
I have
your
a
wisdom
plus
should
2.
be pretty high.
Yeah.
I have a +2.
Say, your wisdom should be pretty high.
Here we go.
And he's so excited.
Hey.
Hey.
So
That's not
Not bad.
what you realize about yourself is
Is that I'm an elf and not a drow?
no, it's that you're you're like, oh yeah, I am an elf. But
Oh,
but
yeah.
in
I
reality,
remember trees.
your heart rate has evened out, and you may not have realized it, but like your heart has basically been pounding the entire time you've been in this city, surrounded by all this people, all
I'm
this
comfy
noise,
again.
all this industry, and you're like, this is like kind of back to basics again.
I'm comfy again, guys. I'm
so-
comfy.
Here's what I'm going to say. While you're in a tree, any check you make, any attack roll you make while you're in one of these trees, you can add +2 to it on top of everything else.
Guys,
Nice.
this is Cameron paying me back for breaking my sword. Thank you,
Okay,
Cameron.
let's talk. We're gonna. You know what? Fuck it. This is the third time we brought it up. We're gonna talk about this. I foreshadowed what was gonna happen with the fight that you all observed.
To a
And
complete
then-
rookie who has no idea what any
Well,
of that shit
it's
means.
not you. Really, you should blame Nate.
Oh, okay, I'll do that. Fuck
Because
you,
if you
Nate.
go back and watch, if you go
goddamn
back
thing
and
was
watch the footage, Nate spent his reaction to attack and
Footage.
stop the person that wasn't the siege mage.
This is like the Kennedy assassination. Check the footage.
Yeah, go back to the tape.
Back and to the left. Back
I
and
worked
to the
alone.
left.
I was alone.
Okay,
All right,
yeah.
I'll take that.
So you're in the
Killer.
tree. You're
All
in the
right.
tree.
I'm in the tree.
Give me if you're trying to get over to where Sprocket is.
Yes.
Give me an athletics check.
All right.
Again,
Athletic check.
you're in the tree. Let's say with advantage and
Hell
+2.
yeah. 7. Also 13. All right.
All right, a 24
Thank you.
gets you right over there. You are up in that tree.
Nice, bud.
Now that you're
Oh.
settled, if you want to attempt to hide, if you're trying to take up position, you should
Yes,
see
please.
like most of everything that's going on here. You see,
I assume these are leaved deciduous trees.
yes,
that we're
yes,
talking about here.
yeah.
All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna try to
Conifers.
I'm just gonna try to blend in.
Yeah, give me that
Blend.
stealth
I'm gonna
roll.
blend. All right, and I get a +5 on that. So
Blendy
go.
boy.
here comes my big fat 1, guys. Okay. Well,
It's a 12. You're
all but.
if you're you know the environment well enough that you know that if you stay where you are, you'll be hidden. Until you start moving, you're pretty well hidden.
I'm like the predator. If I don't move, you can't see me.
Yep. So you and Sprocket are pretty well set away. And what we're going to get back to everyone else in a second, but I guess what you two see in this area, this is the butterfly garden. This is, again, beginning of fall, so the butterflies are out. Some of them, it might not be as dense in butterflies as it is in the summer, but there are plenty of butterflies all around. You've been here before. This is where Amalia introduced herself and introduced her children. You get the sweet scent of flowers and herbs that filters up from the planters out in front of you, kind of in this area. You remember that Terenzio and Elzarina, the two children, they were frolicking in the garden last time you were here. What you don't see are, you remember that there were like 6 ravens that were in the garden, just kind of hanging out. They're not here now. I don't know if that means anything to you, but they're not here now.
I guess the ravens.
For the record, that means nothing to me.
Nevermore.
It means nothing to me either. So
you also see a garden balcony that overlooks the grounds of the estate, and offers a view of the Sea of Swords that's out to the west beyond the walls of the city. These stairs here, if Sparkin and Fen, you see that?
yeah.
They lead up to a balcony that kind of wraps around this area over here.
Okay, so we're kind of pretty close to underneath it.
Yeah,
Or in
and
line with it as
these
is.
black dots here are the
Like posts?
the posts for that balcony. Alu right now is underneath that balcony.
Got it.
Okay, I see it.
Yeah.
Well, one thing missing from your description of the area, are there any people, any guards, anyone moving
There
around?
are none in this garden area. No, it's pretty quiet and empty.
And the balcony is also empty. I assume they can see onto
Yes, the balcony is also empty.
Yeah, Fen
From-
can see. He's up in a
From
tree.
Fen's vantage point, he can see that it's empty.
That is what my
So-
elf eyes see.
Alu is going to use her perception to like see if she can hear anything behind the door.
Yes.
But if she feels like it's not safe or whatever, she's probably going to go up to the balcony as opposed to through this door.
Yeah, you hear someone grunting and maybe giving a little curse and muttering under their breath in that room, not right next to the door, but somewhere in the room. While that's happening, Holleries and Rolan, you got the word from Alu that someone got led into the building, someone got dragged into the building. Holleries, you know that that door is the one that I showed you. What do you two want to do?
I'm going to relay that information to Roland and say, do we want to split up? Do you want to check out the guard and I can head to the basement area of the home?
That's my job. You're a distraction. I'm the basement.
You can't hear
But
him.
you know where everything is because you've got the map, so it would be helpful for you to share that information.
I can go check on who that was. If you know this place, you might be able to find the best hiding spot of wherever we're looking for the shrine.
Alleged shrine, yes.
The alleged shrine. But
Correct.
if you have a good idea of the layout of this place, I'm not going to try and waste your time trying to figure things out.
Oh,
I'm going
I
to figure
know.
out.
You poor bastard.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry you don't remember Roland. You have
Yeah.
a really gone through your head.
Yeah. So
He's
Daphne,
so
Velma,
dumb.
and I will check the kitchen.
He's so dumb. He's so sweet.
Scooby and Shaggy can check the attic.
Look, he gets hit a lot. It's not his
He
fault,
does. He gets hit
okay?
a lot. He
It's
does.
not. So, from what I know of this place, layout of this place, this unconscious guard is in the door. This room actually to the lower left of
You can
us.
click it to ping it, I think, Hannah.
Okay, one
Okay.
sec.
And does your map tell us which door leads to the basements and cellar regions?
It's like right here.
Can you ping it again?
I can't think. What?
Is that doing anything?
I'll ping it.
Oh,
Okay.
Through that door. Okay. All right. Yeah. All right then. I will. Yeah. What do I have? I think I have a.
Tell them you're with me. You're just hanging out. You're just kind of you're a bodyguard, right? What,
Mhm.
middle, lower, what kind of class are you?
Everybody's lower class to you, aren't they?
Yeah.
Almost everybody.
What's your character class? Lower.
Lower.
My character class is peasant,
That used to be a thing.
proletariat.
I think
Yeah.
back in like second edition, like you didn't,
it's like
you could
level
start out
0.
as a character at level 0 where you didn't have a class yet.
Yeah.
That's the deprived class in Dark Souls.
Neglected
Okay,
class.
so just say that you're with me, and I am going to go check on the kids' governess. They shouldn't question you, and
Who is
yeah,
they? Maybe I'm a little
guard.
confused. Which guard?
So Roland's gonna go in the room that you just pinged to look in on this unconscious guard, and I told Roland that if the guard, whoever's in there, asks any questions, just say that, you know, he's a poor lower class
Guard,
Street rat.
bodyguard.
Yep,
he's
I'm a
just
poor
looking
lower class street
around.
rat.
He's just
Got
being
it.
a little nosy
Cool.
and
I'm gonna
Okay.
stop listening and then go and then listen at the door.
Yes.
I'm gonna
So
listen
basically, Roland and I are going to attack from both sides.
to different angles, unbeknownst.
Are you Yeah, and I assume you're
Yeah.
communicating on your crystals about
Yeah.
it.
Yes.
I'll tell Alu that I am heading in on the inside.
Give me a perception check from Roland, and then Holly,
All right.
where are you going? Are you kind of backing Roland up right now, or you're wandering off on your own?
oh, he'll be fine. I'm gonna wander off on my own. I want to see if I can go down to area C26.
What
There's
area
a
is
lot
that?
of building between you and that spot, so
She's using
focus
fucking
on the
coordinates here,
next room.
Jesus.
Geo coordinates. I'm gonna listen at the keyhole.
Yeah, with a
then-
17, you hear the same thing Alu heard. You hear someone kind of muttering under their breath. You hear the sound of metal kind of gently scraping against the floor as like someone in armor might be getting dragged. Padding getting like slapped around as someone's trying to like manipulate a limp body. That sort of stuff.
Okay. I'm gonna relay to Alu and well, I guess I'm communicating to everyone on the crystal. I'm gonna say I'm heading upstairs northwest. Can you ping like the B13?
There's 2 doors. There's one to the north of you. There's 3 doors actually. One to the north of you, one to the west of you, and one to the southwest, which is the one that Roland's at. And the 4th door is the front entrance.
Okay, hold on. I'm going up north.
You're
I'm just
going
gonna
through the
go-
north door.
The north door, yeah.
Okay. Are you like you're not waiting for anyone to do that?
Don't get in fights, okay?
I'm not gonna get in a fight. I'm gonna
actually
tell
pretty
Rollins to
formidable.
not get in a fight. Don't get in a fight.
I think since we're tracking, this isn't necessary that you're getting in a fight, but since we're tracking like multiple actions in different areas, I think I'm gonna have everyone roll initiative,
Damn it.
just to keep track of everyone's like stuff. So click your token and then hit the initiative, and you should be added automatically to the tracker. Roland, I will add you. 22, baby. Alu got a 13.17. Nice.
What the hell is that?
Fen, it's the tiebreaker. It automatically adds the tiebreaker stuff. Fen, I got you. I think Sprocket, I just need yours.
Working on it. Boop.
Boop.
But nobody else rolled a 13, so why did it need a tiebreaker?
It's just in case.
Yeah,
Oh.
you can ignore the decimal point.
All
right.
It's weird.
Cherie's very upset about this.
I am. What the hell?
Well, so
I want integers, damn it.
It's a setting that you turned on when you went into the Beyond 20 settings to like.
Then it's my fault. It's fine. All right, I'm not mad about it anymore because I fucked it up.
I'm just saying you can turn it off if you want to. I personally, I use that setting because it does help.
I know you do. Ami's initiative is annoying.
No, I'll leave it. It's good.
Yeah.
Works for
If anyone
me.
uses it, please turn it off.
17.39 continued.
Roland, you get to go first.
Cool. All right. I am going to. So I've already listened at the door at the keyhole.
Yeah.
It's not one I can see through, right?
Correct.
Like, is it like a skeleton? Okay. All right. If that's the case, then can I just I'm gonna put my hand on the door knob and just kind of start, easing tension onto it, like rotation or torque, just to see if
Yeah.
it will turn?
Yes. It will turn. It's not locked or anything.
Okay. If that is the case, then I will keep low, but I'm going to ease the door open very slowly and just sort of. Ooh. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take my. I have a dagger on me,
Yeah.
and I'm going to open the door, and then I'm going to angle my dagger blade and try and look at the mirror sheen and see into the room without actually going into the room first.
Say that for me one more time.
So I'm going to
He
open the door.
uses dagger as a mirror.
Yeah, yeah. I'm using my dagger as a mirror.
Have you
to
polished
see
it
into the
recently,
room.
Nate?
I polished my dagger.
How often do you polish your
least-
dagger?
So
Nate?
All the
here's what I'll
time.
say. I do know for a fact that
It's
when
not rusty, I'll
at the
give you that
very
much.
beginning of the campaign, when one of the things that we did was like say what our morning routines is, Nate did specify that Roland spends a good chunk of his morning when he wakes up.
Polishing his
He
dagger
does
in
his
the morning.
workout and he goes through and cleans all his equipment as part of his like military days. So he
Do that in
has
the shower?
established that. So yes,
Uh-huh.
your dagger has a fine mirror finish.
It smells
Dagger-
like Old Spice body wash.
Dagger
somehow.
is 6 inches, just like it is every morning.
No more, no less. Never.
But
Perfect.
yes, you can open the door and kind of look inside carefully.
All right, so I'm gonna try and angle it to see if I can't see what am I like who and what is making that noise on the other side of the door before I go in.
Yeah,
It's an angled
so
dagger, ladies.
give me a stealth check.
Oh.
Stealth check.
You
Okay.
shouldn't be very good at that,
With
right?
you
Tell me
being
you're
I'm
as
okay. I've
with
got a
you
plus
being
2.
as careful as you are, you're specifying how careful you are. I'm gonna give you another +5 for this check.
Oh shit. Okay.
He
Ooh.
wants you to win this, Nate.
Oh,
Oh, you
good, 'cause
fucked
Oh
it up.
god. 10.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Or
I
did
pressed
you
it- I
have?
pressed it twice.
Did you have advantage?
Well, I actually have an inspiration use,
Okay,
so I'm
you're
gonna
burning it?
burn that to
Okay.
get my second one.
Gotcha.
Use as any.
So the first one would have been a 10. The second one is a 22. Yeah, you're careful. You open the door. You see a lithe body, crouched, dressed in dark leather armor, wearing a hood and a mask, crouched over, trying to shove this guard. The helmet's fallen off the guard's head at this point. Trying to
Sorry,
shove.
clarification.
Yeah,
A life body?
Lithe.
lithe.
Oh, live.
Live.
Got it.
Is this the thing we're doing again, where every episode where we pick a word that Cameron has read
No, I
but
just
not
wasn't
pronounced,
sure.
and
I was
Ian makes
confused. I'm
sure that
sorry.
he specifies that as a
sorry.
white man and
Look,
owner of the English
Ian
language.
does nothing but on this show but eat shit. He needs some moments to help himself get through it, okay?
It's okay. We're building
sorry.
a montage to Ian's.
For the game highlight reels.
Yeah,
and
Cameron.
such.
Every time we'll have 2 montages at the end of the campaign. One is every time Fen gets his ass kicked, and the
Dies.
other one is every
Right.
time Dungeon Master Cameron mispronounces a word.
Fucks up.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I like it.
I don't think
It'll be
he
on-
mispronounced it. I just
That'll
think
be when
that
we
the
reach
audio
1,000
makes it hard
subscribers,
to
it'll
hear.
be
Yeah, I don't think I
highlight
heard
reel.
it right. That's my fault.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah.
So is it lithe or is it live?
Lithe.
Lithe.
I say soft th.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think you pronounced it right. It just was hard to hear and make sure that we heard it correctly.
I fucked up.
No
It was
worries.
me. It's
So you see this figure. They're trying to. The guard is their heads kind of rolling around. They're trying to push the guard into a pile of compost bags, like fertilizer bags and stuff, and then they're putting bags on top of the body.
Does
You
this
can't
dude
tell.
look dead?
Well, so that's what I was gonna say. Is Roland, give me a perception check.
Okay. Not great.
Oh.
4.
You
Angle's weird.
You
It's,
can't tell.
It's all
Yeah.
backwards.
in
But
the
they
way.
they seem unaware.
He's
of you.
using his left hand, guys. He's not great at it.
Anything else you want to do on your turn, Roland?
I think I'm actually going to hold my position and watch this unfold to get a greater sense of context of what's happening.
Sure thing.
I will tell Alu what I see though.
Quietly.
Yeah. I'm just gonna whisper under my breath. Dude's got a body, putting him in the
You're
bag.
basically holding action until Ali bursts in on this motherfucker.
A very lithe figure is in the kitchen.
All right. So you are holding your action. What's your trigger, and what action are you holding?
So, I'm going to either if the person leaves the room back out to the outside, I will let Alu know if she's coming in from the outside.
Okay.
I'll let her know that they're going that way.
Nate's setting up this option select here.
Yeah. Or if they come towards me, I'm going to try and find a place to hide in the hallway, or at least try and find another room to go into. Because I
You
want
can
to see where this
see
goes.
into the room, right, Nate? So how many what else do you see in there?
It's just what do my
Hold
elf
on.
eyes
Let
see?
me.
Okay. Get in on this.
Are you wearing your night vision goggles?
No. I
Okay.
didn't think it was dark out.
Then that's what you're saying. Well, there's no light on in this room, so you're kind of what you can see is what you're seeing.
Okay.
Are you using your M16 night vision goggles? What the fuck?
Yeah, I have my Batman goggles. My bloody Batman goggles.
All right.
But yeah, okay.
It was a
I'm
good
just gonna
cork
hold
pop,
position.
Annie.
Okay.
Nice work.
So you see this person. They have what you can see on them. They've got the leather armor. They've got a rapier on one side. They've got a hand crossbow on the other side. They're wearing a hood and a mask.
I got one of those.
So on their turn, they finish putting the body, and you can see now that you waited and observed the behavior for a little while, they're being careful with the body. It's not like they're like if it's a corpse, you wouldn't care, but they're like being careful about the head and neck and things like that.
Okay.
And then you see them straighten up and start turning towards you. So this is where your reaction can come in.
All right.
Whack him.
No, if that is the case, I'm going to. Can I do a quick glance around the hallway, like a quick scan? Is there like another room nearby I can go in?
There is a door to the northwest. There is also the door that Holly's about to walk through. Both of those would be in their field of vision.
If I were to leave?
You'd be kind of staying in their field of vision as you move.
Okay, because
you could try and get over to this side, this corner. There's not a door here, but you'd be quickly getting out of their field of vision.
Yeah, that might be what I do then. And the door opens into the room, not into my room.
You know what? We didn't really establish that. Does that super matter?
Well, if they open up the door and it opens up into my room, I'll stand on the other side of the hinges. So if it opens up, it should open up.
Oh, okay. You know what?
The
Let's roll a D100. What, higher than 50 and it'll open up your way. Lower than 50, it'll open up their way.
Okay.
As an aside,
72. Yes.
So it opens up on my way. Okay, I'm going to stand just to the other side of the hinges.
All right.
And
so you
just
can
be ready to accept the weight of the door.
Yep, you can stand here, no problem.
Yeah.
Just as an aside, Blurry Ollie looks like the abominable snowman from Red
The Bumble?
It's very cute.
The Bumble.
Bumbles.
He's my little Yeti.
He's very blurry.
He's so
this
cute.
is kind of Rolan what you're seeing if you're behind the door like this.
Mm-hmm. That's okay. And then I'll just go psst and to wave at Holly if she's still in the room, but we'll let that play out.
Yeah, you kind of give her the heads up. All right. They put the guard down and they make their way over here. I think at this point, Holly, you get spotted.
Okay.
So again, this lithe figure dressed in dark leather armor, wearing a hood and a mask, sees you and clearly isn't happy about you being here. But also, she doesn't reach, they don't reach for their rapier or anything. Mm-hmm. They look at you and they kind of whisper loudly enough for you to hear, "What are you doing here?"
They recognized her?
We don't know who it is, but they recognize Holly, or at least
Want to know what the hell she's doing in there?
I'm misinterpreting that, but that's
And
what.
then
Cameron
Sprocket,
might just be a bad actor.
it's your turn.
Kid.
I will pull out my little stone like.
Hey, Alu, you want some backup over there? Or should we keep scouting?
Good here.
wouldn't it be if it was a crystal? Wouldn't it be like a ringing, like a chime?
Ding 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 ding.
Bing bong.
Yeah.
Okay,
It's just an open channel. She's just got it in her ear.
Ding
No,
ding.
Sprocket's making the noise.
He's got the Motorola chain. He's got the Motorola sound.
So yeah,
Hello,
if you got your everything kind of on lockdown over there, I'm kind of curious about the second floor. So inspired by Fen and his ability to glide through the trees, can I try to scamper up this tree? Like, is there a branch that goes from this tree over to the balcony? Because I can see a
Fen
little.
help him.
So, Fen, you can help. That distance is pretty good. That's like a 20-foot jump.
Okay, I wasn't sure if this little dotted line was the balcony line or if it's just at the dots.
The big dots is where the balcony is.
I see it.
This dotted line is like a gravel path through the garden.
All right, well, then I will look at Fen and go like, do you want to make a break for those stairs and see what the upstairs is like?
Throw me across this 20-foot cavern onto the balcony.
You are a gnome, and Sven does have a strength of 20.
You have a strength of 20? Okay, yeah, no, I look at your glistening arms like, hey, buddy, you want to throw me?
I mean, sure.
Please,
yes.
Please throw him
If you're
well.
permitting me to throw any of my compatriots, yes, please.
Okay.
I'll chuck you as far as I
so
can.
Sprocket, give me, if Fen's helping you, give me an athletics check with advantage to climb the tree, and then we'll hold the rest of your action until he tosses you.
Yeah, I forgot I have to climb the tree to get to him first. This is going to be good.
We
All right.
need to
Love
cut
it.
in the
First roll.
Because Fen, are
Lord of the
you
Rings.
helping? You're like moving out of
Absolutely.
position to drop a hand down to help lift him up.
Yeah, we've been kind of
absolutely.
tagging.
Yeah, we can
All
do
right.
that.
Second roll. Hey, double digits.
Okay, you get up the tree, but I'll say you spent your action kind of scrambling up there, but you're up there for Fen
absolutely.
to throw you.
Okay, yeah, I will
Nice.
tuck up in a little ball and get ready to get hucked over.
Yeah,
I'll make myself as aerodynamic as possible.
All right,
I'm so excited about this possibility.
Alu, it is your turn.
All right, so Allah's been listening at this door, so she probably...
Yeah, you had a 19 on your perception check earlier. I think that with you listening with intent, you didn't catch the door opening by Rolan opening it, but you did catch the whisper.
Got it. So I know that I can safely enter this room. So
Yes.
I'm going to try the door. I'm still going to be stealthy.
Yeah.
I'm not just going to barge through. Is
Yeah.
it unlocked?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm going to move in, and then I'm going to, like, stay kind of, like, to the side.
So you see kind of half covered in this pile of fertilizer, you see this unconscious guard.
Right. I'm going to, like, stand on him for a second just so I can kind of see
That's
through
fine.
that door.
What are
I'm not
you
going to actually stand on him in reality. It's just so I can, like, stay out of sight, but still see.
Absolutely.
So she's going to, like, come over... Like, I'm going to basically stand behind this door. Just for a second, I want to see through the door.
Yeah.
I'm going to stand, like, over on this. Whoops, that's on the wall. All right. I'm going to stand on the wall because the way that the tiles,
Here, what about here?
that works. I'm
So you're-
behind the wall,
You're not standing there, but you're like peeking your head around. What's blocking your vision kind of to the north is that's the door that's open, and Rolan is hiding behind it.
Got it. All right. And I can probably see, like, Hollywood-ish, maybe?
Yes. With you moving up that close, please give me a stealth check.
Okay.
And you only moved a total of what? 15 feet? It's half your movement, so I'd say you can have advantage because you're moving carefully and slowly, but with a 23, you don't really need it. You're fine. You get up, you're fine. You see the same figure, kind of maybe silhouetted by the lights.
Yeah. So I'm like ready to spring into action, but I don't want to like cause any problems. So I'm gonna like hold my action until this person moves and kind of like makes their intentions clear.
Mm-hmm.
And if they go for any weapons at all, she's always gonna like spring into action to grapple before they can do anything, because I know that I've got Rolan like on the other side of the door. I know that he's close because you told me he was close.
Yes. So if this person moves forward or in any direction, you will attempt to grapple them.
Only if they are like moving forward, trying to reach for any weapons. If I see them move forward and reach for anything, right now you said that they haven't reached for their weapons.
Correct.
So I'm not going to do anything like that. But if they reach for weapons before they can get too far, I'm going to try to grapple. If they go for weapons, I'm going to stab them with the psychic dagger.
Okay. Okay. So if you're holding your action, if they move forward, you're going to grapple.
Mm-hmm.
If they reach for a weapon, you'll attack.
Yeah.
Sure thing. Okay.
Let me clarify that. I feel like I misspoke or missed something. Okay, if they move away from me, but they're not reaching for weapons, I'm not going to grapple them. So if they get beyond a certain distance, obviously I can't grapple them. I would then use my psychic dagger. If they move like into view close enough, like within like 5, 10
Okay, I see,
feet.
I see.
I wanted to specify.
You will, if they move, if
they move away from me,
the
but
trigger
they're not
is them
hostile.
reaching for a weapon. Your action depends on how far they are from you.
Yes, exactly. Thank you.
Okay, 100% I follow. All right, then Fen, it's your turn.
Okay, so I think we need to complete the chucking action.
Yes.
In this one.
I'm so excited about this.
Okay, so Fen is basically, we're both up in this tree now, right? So if I climb to the top, because I went down to get him, right? Or at least meet him halfway.
You helped him up. Yeah. You're at the top of the tree. You're where you want to be to throw.
All right, and I can see where I want to throw him.
Yes, you're
I'm so excited.
The shortest.
Roll high.
You can move. You can move forward. This is another trunk, so you can move forward another 10 feet.
Yes.
Before you throw to minimize that.
I am going to do that. I'm going to carry him like Yoda on my back. Okay, I'm going to move on over here.
Oh
and
my gosh.
Sprocket, you don't weigh
the
very
seagull
much,
sound.
right? You weigh what, like 50 pounds?
Yeah, he's Yoda.
Yeah. Armor weighs more than me.
Yeah.
So you need
like
to
Tarzan
throw
carrying
him
chain.
30 feet.
Got it. All right. So Fen's got it. He's rolled up like a fucking Metroid, like fucking Samus Aran right now. Okay. Fen comes to a set like fucking Sandy Koufax. And he
Fucking
winds the
amazing.
fuck up and he chucks this motherfucker as hard as he fucking can
Yes.
to get him that 30 feet. Because 50 feet's a long way to chuck 50 feet, but
Yep.
50
So
pounds,
give me your athletics check. And again, you're in the tree, so you can add +2 to it.
right.
Yes.
Hang on.
Oh, please roll high. Or maybe don't, because I am so excited about this.
I
This
can't
is
wait either
athletics,
way.
yes. I get a +9.
Athletics.
So I get to add a +2, so that's an 11. It's a +11 for me. Here we go.
As long
Watch
as
me
you don't
one.
roll a 1, you've got a 13.
Here comes the one. Wow, talk about jinxing me, man.
Oh, that'd be so good.
Yes.
Oh, no
Hey.
way.
Okay, so you got a 29. Sprocket, you go flying, and you
Thanks for the
land
good throw!
without
Threw him over the house.
any
Over the house.
issue. You're over here. This is a map of the second floor where you are now.
Read a different map.
I fucking vaporized that guy, man. I'm throwing smoke out here.
Team Sprocket's blasting off again.
To help with reference, I'm going to put Sprocket right here also.
Oh, God.
So
Okay,
Sprocket,
sure.
you're kind of on both maps to
Cool.
show how they relate to each other.
Do the hot, stinky cheddar.
Do I take any damage?
I don't. No, I'm not going to
Yes.
damage.
He threw me so well. I skid to a perfect halt.
Yeah.
Those tendons have
I love it.
a little tight.
It was a perfect spiral.
So I'm going to say, Fen, that was
That's
your
awesome.
action.
Okay.
You can still move if you want to move.
How far is it down from the tree?
It's like a 12, 15 foot drop.
Okay.
You're on the second floor, so it's got to be at least like 15 feet.
For you, it's
Yeah.
17.
We want to get over to the other side of that wall. Is that where everybody's going?
Everyone's like in the building. Everyone's kind of inside the building where Sprocket's on the edge of it.
Yeah, and I kind of want to be there.
So
I'm just
if-
reluctant to get out of the tree. That's all. I'm
you feel
I'm
safe for
powerful
the
here.
first
I
time.
do.
He's
I feel like it might be good in
mentally
the
at
long
peace.
run.
To stay in the tree, you mean?
Like I don't know, like the action might spill out to here, but I'm afraid like if we stay out there, we're gonna be too far away from
So it's
it.
actually inside walls, right? Like it's not like over a wall, like into a courtyard. Like I can't.
We're in the
see
courtyard.
No, this is a house type building with
Right.
a roof and
There's
everything.
a roof. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it doesn't do. I can't see from inside from the tree.
No, there is a door. You can see, observing Sprocket. There is a door over here that leads in on the second floor.
Okay, so this is what Fenn's gonna get on the radio here, use the Motorola chime. He's gonna say, "What do you guys think? You want me to post up out here and like act as cover so you can be like help your getaway, or do you want me to come on in there and back you up in there?"
Post up.
I'm just kind of scouting. Is there any other thing you can check out from where you are? We don't really know where in this building any of this could be.
So maybe
like,
I can
evidence
like
is.
call if there are like reinforcements coming in, let you guys know if there's like
Yeah, that'd be
shit,
good.
shit going down. All right, so Fenn's gonna stay out there. He's gonna look around. Do I have any like? Can I use a bonus action to just do a perception, make sure there are no baddies out there?
Yeah, you can roll another perception check.
Okay. I should know this by now, but okay, +6.
I think don't you have Roll20 set up so you can click the buttons? We did that last time.
I tried that and it didn't. I'm gonna try it this time. We'll
Are
see
you
if
in
it
Chrome?
works.
Because it was working last time.
I'm in Firefox right now.
It
Maybe-
might be
Oh,
Chrome.
it was. Let me try.
Yeah,
I was
last
using
like
Firefox
I've got
last time.
footage that we like sorted it all out.
You got footage to prove it?
Hey, it
I
worked.
rolled it.
18.
Hey,
Captain
look at
seeing
that.
his rolls.
Pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one new has appeared or anything.
Okay, I'm just gonna keep doing that on my turns until you guys emerge.
All right, Holly Rees, it's your turn.
You just got yelled at.
I was whispered at. I want to cast suggestion for on the masked person to remove their mask and see if I recognize them.
Okay, hit suggestion.
What are the drawbacks to this when you fail?
They'll know when you did it.
Does that do anything?
I didn't see you roll anything.
It's a save.
It's a save.
Oh, there it goes.
There it is. Okay, so they need to make a wisdom saving throw. Wisdom.
Yeah.
Okay. You see behind the mask the eyes narrow.
So that would be a fail.
Yeah.
Right.
And they look at you and they say, "Oh no, you don't. I've worked too hard setting up this score. Look, get the fuck out of here and we can pretend this meeting never happened. I got another appointment I got in like 2 hours that I gotta get to. I'm on a schedule here. Stop fucking around."
He's gotta go see the dentist. He can't miss that.
Ask what score.
Are you meeting Alu?
What?
Do you say that?
I
Are you getting I'm curious, are you two whisper shouting at each other from across the hallway? Or are you getting any
Whisper
closer
shouting.
to
Doing here.
Oh no, Holly Rees is definitely whisper shouting. Are you meeting Alu?
I don't know who that is.
Okay, never mind.
Okay. Now please leave.
Do I
You're
know
not
you?
supposed to be here.
I'm here to check on the kids. Why are you
Okay.
here?
I'm here to steal stuff.
Roland is just standing behind the door going,
What kind of stuff? Ask what kind of stuff.
Is that wait, hold on. We can leave initiative for a moment. Alu, do you say that out loud right behind them?
Yes, Alu's gonna whisper what kind of stuff from behind him and be like, if you want stuff, go for it.
Fuck me.
I don't care.
Oh, my chest. Oh, my heart. Where did you come from? Who else is here?
So many people.
Roland will stick his head out from behind the door and be like, "Hi."
Okay.
Everybody's coming out from the woodwork.
Okay.
Let's just everybody chill.
Yeah.
Everybody chill. I don't think we're here to fight.
Agreed.
You're here for something. We're also here for something.
What are you
What
here
if
We're
we help
kind
each
of
other?
fine if you're stealing stuff. What are you looking for?
Are you here to kidnap kids? I'm not going to let you kidnap kids.
No.
No, God, no.
We're
We're
going
here
to check on the kids.
We're here to potentially find a source that might hurt them and fix it.
Yes.
We're protecting the kids.
What?
We're
Kind of.
also
Yeah, that's what they all say.
We're protecting the kids, and we're also trying to determine if their parents may or may not be Satan worshippers.
What?
True story.
Roland will then say,
Can we have this conversation not in the main hallway? There's a side room right here.
Okay.
"All right, we'll go in."
They will step over into this room and close if everyone else wants to come into that room.
Colliers is gonna
Right.
follow.
Yeah.
So we'll go-
Okay.
go
We're
here.
all in this room.
Yeah.
Except for Fen, he's out there chilling in his happy
now that
place.
now
Well,
that,
okay, so I'm just gonna I'm gonna just kind of post up on the wall like this, but I'll just keep like the earpiece, the ear crystal
Yeah.
thing, like just kind of on,
Like Fen
open
can
so
hear?
everybody. So both Fen and
the
Sprocket can hear.
sure
So
thing.
you guys know that we're fine.
So this room, they come in and they light a lantern. The room wasn't lit, I think, and now it is. This room, let me make sure I got. This you enter. This is the private library. There's a couple different lanterns all around. When you come in, you get the scent of old parchment. It hangs thick in the air. The walls are lined with tall shelves packed with colorful leather-bound books. Each bookshelf is outfitted with a ladder on one of those rolling tracks that lets you slide around
my
and
God, I
reach
love
the highest
those.
books.
I want one of
Shelves
those
that
so
take
bad.
up the entire southwest wall they don't hold books, but they hold 80 wide-necked glass bottles filled with swirling mist that's been sealed in a cork. 80 of them. Hanging on the north wall between two bookshelves is a 7-foot-tall portrait of Lord and Lady Cassalanter holding two infant children and standing beside their teenage son, Osvaldo.
So now we know what Osvaldo looks like for anybody who didn't before.
Holly Reese, you recognize Osvaldo, but everyone else sees Osvaldo.
Yeah. Can you remind me, Cameron, as a DM, is Oswaldo how
Valdo.
He'd be about your
he's
be
about
about
my
your
age,
age.
right?
He would be your age, yes. He was
Okay.
one of your peers. You
Okay.
haven't seen him for about 3 years.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so now that you're in the light, what you see is a woman in black leather. She is wearing a dark, very dark blue, almost to the point that it's black, like leather vest. She's got some pretty like snazzy pants on, also black. Seems very stylish. A black cloak with a red trim, and then one of those. I think they're called domino masks. One of those like black domino masks that kind of covers the eyes, like Robin wears.
Uh-huh.
And again, she has a rapier at her side and a hand crossbow at her side. And now she has gotten a good look at all of you. So she clearly recognizes.
Except Alu doesn't look like herself.
Yes.
Mask hat of disguise.
You are dressed up as a servant.
But I'd be like, I'm digging your look.
She recognizes you, Holly Reese, obviously. She doesn't really seem to show any recognition when she looks at you, Roland. And then she seems very confused at Alu, and she says, okay, so Miss Go Delicately, like, I know you and your family.
Yep.
I assume he's with you.
Everyone here is with me.
I assume that she was a servant here, no?
Don't clarify that.
Yes.
I am an unassuming servant.
Yes.
No one who's an unassuming servant says, I am an unassuming servant.
I know, but that's why it's funny.
She's like,
She's
okay.
just gonna be like, be confused. Fine.
You know what? What are you trying to like be persuasive, or are you trying to just keep a low profile? What are you?
Keeping a low profile.
Okay, so I am going
being
to
friendly.
give you make a deception check with advantage because you're in disguise, and I'm going to roll insight here because this person might know something about something.
Hi.
Okay.
Hi, Kitty. What's up, man?
So she kind of narrows her eyes at you, but recognition doesn't seem to come to her face. She's got her suspicions, but she doesn't know who you are. Yeah, and she's like, okay, well, what's this about devil worshipping cultists? Oh shit, I totally forgot. Alu, now that you can see her totally clearly, you need to give me a history check.
I was about to ask about that. Not great. It's unfortunate. Can I use my insight, please? My inspiration, I mean.
Yes, absolutely.
I want to do it
Just
again.
make sure you click it off.
I did.
Okay.
That's the... Oh, yeah.
Even.
Oh, fuck me. All right, well, oh well.
Okay, you don't recognize it. I'll let... You know what? Rolan and Hollyreese, how often have you been reading the papers?
I mean, in the game?
Trying to read before each session.
No, I mean like in game. Do you read the? Does your character read the wazoo in the morning?
Yes, Hollyreese would. Yes.
If you do read the wazoo in the morning, give me a history check.
All right. I imagine I read it as I'm doing breakfast for everybody with Reggie's. Nope. I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
No one
Why
recognizes
are these
this
awful?
woman.
That's unfortunate.
She's like, you think the Cassalanters are devil worshippers?
No, we are
Allegedly.
trying to disprove this fact before slanderous allegations can be made.
She smiles.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
She
Out
smiles
loud.
and she says, I mean, they could be devil worshipping cult leaders. That's super good. Well, if you stick with me, we'll see if I can't help you find what you're looking for.
And you are who exactly?
I am the Black Viper.
That's a really
I get a cool
name.
name like that.
Black Viper.
And exactly what is it that you're here to steal?
The Black Viper, if you go back and check previous editions of the Wazoo, is a very famous thief in Waterdeep.
Because I rolled a poor history check, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
I've been reading them.
Yeah.
And so it rings a bell for me.
But what
my history check was
the
terrible.
three of you don't recognize it, but Sprocket and Fen might recognize it because you said you've kept the party line open for them to hear.
This is like Kill Bill levels of code
Sprocket, you actually know something in particular about the Black Viper. Way back before you even joined the party, I believe you were working with there was a rumor that Amalia's sister might have been the Black Viper. You're gonna have to dig back deep in those notes.
Yeah, early mess. Yeah, I will say exactly that back on the channel. Like, oh yeah, it might be Amalia's sister.
Well, you found that there was no evidence. She never had a sister. It was all like, there was like a rumor that she had an evil twin that was the Black Viper and was going around stealing from noble families because she had been like ostracized by the noble community. That turned out not to be real. The Black Viper is a historical figure. Like 200 years ago, was a very famous thief. And then again, it's all in the Wazoo.
The mantle.
Someone under that name has been popping up recently and stealing stuff. Alu, you apparently you don't know this, but under normal circumstances, even an 8 would have. I guess it was with advantage. An 8 would still, like, you've heard of the Black Viper, you've heard of their scores. They're not doing what you're doing, where you're stealing from the rich and stealing ill-gotten gains to give to victims. They're just stealing from the rich, but they've gained a lot of popularity just because they're sticking it to rich people.
They're sort of Robin Hooding,
Rich.
but not quite.
Yeah.
I mean, Ollie doesn't have a problem with that as long as they're not getting in our way.
Yeah.
And as long as they're not hurting
Right.
anybody, pretty much Ollie's fine with that.
So what are you here for then? We've told you what we're here for.
I'm here to steal all their shit.
Cool.
Well,
Right?
What
And
if-
that's, I mean,
by all
listen, we can
means.
work together. I'm going to take anything that's not nailed down, and we'll help you find some evidence that they're evil cult people.
Perfect.
Cult worshippers.
we need to get to the basement.
Yeah,
Well,
we need to get to the basement.
if we were hiding our satanic cult worshipping from the public, where would we put our shrine?
The attic.
Well, Holly Ree's mother told us check the basement.
Let's think like a potential hypothetical Satan cultist.
Potential
Put our
hypothetical.
Yeah, exactly, because we don't know whether they are, they're not.
Well,
It's true.
Well, I guess so.
Basement.
So while this conversation, because this conversation takes a little while, while this is all happening, I'm gonna give Fen and Spev some opportunity to move where they want to go. Where like this whole conversation's happening, you're hearing it. Where are you trying? Are you holding still while you're listening, or are you
No.
moving somewhere?
Can I ask if there are any windows in this building that I can
There
see
are
through?
windows. Yes.
Okay. Are there anything that can I see any of the action at all from any of these windows?
The library doesn't have windows in it.
Of course it doesn't.
The balcony area have windows.
Yeah,
That's what I was going to look for.
There are windows up where Sprocket's at.
Okay, so I recommend via the radio that Sprocket look for like a window, unless he wants to go in.
Actually,
through
I
the
will.
window.
I will radio back to you and say, like, from your vantage point, you can see all the windows from your side. Do you see any movement in any of the windows? I should avoid.
Can I see any movement in the windows, Cameron?
Yeah, with your perception check, you see lights in this. It seems like it's one large connected room because there's just a lot of ambient light, and you do see movement inside it.
Okay, so there is action going on, Spev. I can see them moving around in there.
Cool. Well, I'm gonna just see what I can see on the inside, and I would just like to start walking along with the outside and peeking in through the windows, and try not to get too close to any movement, or I mean, get to a point where I can see the movement if there is.
Yeah, if you
Can I direct him
move-
to the specific window?
Yeah, you move to the south here, and you can. It's hard for me to make it out, but you can see
Okay, with this one.
two children here. I'll just move you in so you can see. You can see two small bodies like your size, playing with some sort of mechanical construct. They seem to be dancing with it.
Does this look similar to mechanical constructs I've seen before?
Like a nimble root.
Yeah.
It moves much more stiffly. It looks like it's not to that level of technology and magic.
Okay, cool. So yeah, I will radio back to Fenn and let him know I got eyes on the kids, and they've got some kind of automaton with them.
And there's a door right here where you're at, Sprocket.
And you're
Cool.
gonna.
I'm not going in there.
No, I know. I'm just pointing it
Yeah.
out to you.
All right, cool.
Yes.
Thanks.
You're letting us
Spev.
know too, right, Spev?
I think you guys are kind of doing your convo. I don't really want to interrupt on that. I'm just sort of like
Got it.
gesturing to Fenn because we're kind of outside team.
And Spev,
I'd
I got your back.
Got it.
Are you heading over there,
moving
Fen,
on,
or are you
Spev.
still just holding point?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm super happy in these leaves, man. I'm super
Okay.
happy in these trees.
All right.
You're
With
gonna
that,
have to pry me out of here.
we'll flash back to the library. So yeah, the Black Viper, she's like, here's the deal. I'll help escort you around the manor. We'll find some evidence that they are. I mean, we all know they're bastards, and I am sure they are devil worshippers because they're bastards. And we'll find that evidence.
So,
And if
We're
not, we
gonna-
can plant it.
like, what? No,
We don't want to
No,
plant it.
we don't want to plant. But
We just want truth.
like, what's your beef with them? Mine was just that I had a one night stand with their son, and then he like disappeared for 3 years.
I like this. I like this story you got going on.
So the Black Viper, she says, let me look it up.
But I was also in a really rough emotional state. So I mean, yeah.
Amalia, well, when I knew her, she was Amalia Adderbrent, and she was a real bitch to me in school.
Oh God, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, she was.
So she's not a youngin', this Black Viper.
No.
I
mean, maybe in her 30s. Amalia seems like she's in her 30s.
Amalia's still a bitch. Be real. All right, so as a servant, I was gonna be like, so probably the best bet is for Holly and I to lead point, and you guys Rolan and
you lead
Black
point?
Viper. Yes, because I'm a servant, so I'm gonna like escort her to the house, right? And she is Lady Go Delicately, so you know she's entitled to be here as she's a visitor to the home. So anyone that we encounter will be. I'm gonna be a servant, leading you to wherever it is that you want me to take you.
Black Viper, why don't you and I go together and the servant can clean up the mess in the library?
The storeroom? There are probably guards and stuff that we're gonna encounter.
So how do we deal with them? I mean, we can try and knock them out.
This is my point. Is that Holly and I can either distract them or knock them out. Sorry, Lady Go Delicately.
You really don't. Give me another deception check, but no longer with advantage, because you're not. You're dressed like a servant and you're in disguise as a servant, but you're not acting like a servant.
God, no wonder.
Okay, no, still she still buys it. Okay, I mean, sure, we'll come in behind you. So when there
I'm an
are
irreverent
guards,
servant.
Yeah, you got a
your
attitude problem.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I mean, she's not a fan.
We can, I guess, hop back into initiative. The Black Viper will be accompanying you as you all head out. Rolan, you're at the top of the initiative order. Are you going ahead, or are you following the plan to let Holly and Alu kind of lead the way?
Yeah, I'll hold my action and follow them.
All right. The Black Viper will kind of post up by the door next to you. Sprocket, you're up.
All right, I think I'm going to start heading back up along the side of the balcony and start heading towards like the quieter side of the house, because I assume the kids aren't going to be playing the Satan worshiping area. So I will use my 25 feet of movement to get as far as I can. 30 feet right now. Feet of movement to get as far as I can. I think it'll get me to about around the corner of this little balcony thing. Is there anything I can see?
Yes, there is
any more windows?
Another door. So this is the stairs down to the garden.
Okay.
And there is another door over here. Not a window to look into this area, but there is a door.
Okay. I think that's my full movement to get to that point. I'm just gonna, I guess, post up and ready in action to. Actually, can I do a perception check to start checking this side of the courtyard? Maybe get.
Yeah, absolutely.
Actually, no, Finn. Yeah. Actually, Fenn can see this spot where he's at. I'm just going to kind of hang out, I guess.
Sure thing. Alu, you're up.
Wait, sorry. Can I dash to the door? Can I use my action to dash?
Yes.
Sorry. I'm bad at D&D. All right, I'm staying there.
Are you?
All right.
Is that your full movement? Or you can? I think you can get on the other side of the door if you want to.
I'm afraid to just go through. Well, could I still like kind of move through the door quietly and slowly, like stealthily? But I don't know if I can still stealth while I dashed. Is the thing.
You can, but it's gonna be with disadvantage. Like you can try and run quietly.
Well, I'm just saying, like, can I still sneak after using the dash action to like sneak through this door, like crack it open and just put my head through if I
Oh,
got a little more movement? Because
yeah,
I don't want to
yeah,
burst through these doors.
yeah. I follow what you're saying. Yeah, yeah. You can dash to the door and then kind of step through it more carefully.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes,
I'd like to do that.
sure
Hi.
thing.
Let's
What's
see
up,
what's
buddy?
over. Let's see what's over here. Cool. I would do that and poke my head through. And looks like I'm in another room with
So
stairs going
this,
down.
um,
Oh yeah.
yes.
Okay, go ahead.
This
Come on.
is you find yourself in a kitchen. This doesn't seem like it doesn't seem 100% furnished with all the things you need in a kitchen. Um, but it's maybe it's like a secondary kitchen or something. There's like additional cooking space. Everything's nice and clean. You can actually hear the sounds of cookware being used and things down below those stairs. So maybe that's where the main kitchen is. And then if they're having like a banquet or something where they
We'll
need
curse me in
all hands
French.
on staff, they can come up here for it.
Okay. Cool. And then from where I'm at, it's just kind of a closed room. All the doors are closed.
Yes, there is a door to your south and two doors to your east, one southeast and one northeast. The door to your south, based on your geography and stuff, you think would lead to the children.
Cool. Good to know. How about I'm just gonna go to this closest door, and I think I got what, like 10 feet of movement left.
Five, but yes.
Okay, cool. 5. I'll take it. Can I just do a little listen, see if I hear anyone?
Yeah, give me a perception check.
Love to. 1 Percepi coming up. Womp. Oh,
Seppies.
not good.
You don't hear anything on the other side.
All right, can I just peek into this one very
Yeah, absolutely.
carefully? Cool. I will move
can-
my feet.
Use your 5 feet, yeah, step through. You don't see anything. It's this seems to be an empty room. There is this is like the only piece of furniture. It's a kind of expansive hall. There's this long wooden dining table in the center of the hall. It seems like it's maybe a not the main dining area, but kind of another dining hall.
All right, I will relay coordinates to Fen and let him know what I've seen through those doors. And
All
that's my
right.
turn.
Then Alu, it's your turn.
All right. So Alu is going to, with Holly Reese as a servant, she's going to say, "Well, let it, lady, go delicately. Shall we forge ahead?"
Oh yeah, let's forge. You forge right on out of here.
Let's see. 5.
They're forging, guys. They're forging.
We're gonna
Let's forge.
forge up to this room with the.
Do we want to go down?
We can't go down. There's nothing down there. It's the exit. We've got the storeroom, the exit, entry hall, where we were. The only way is up to this
Yeah.
hallway with the guards.
Yeah, so if you're waiting for, I'll let you move in there when it's on Holly's initiative. Both of you can
Yeah.
move in at the same time. But yes, absolutely. Fen, you're up.
Okay. I don't think that there's anything at this point that's compelling Fen to like jump in there and like rescue anybody. However,
Yeah, and Spev is no longer visible. He went in at a
Right.
door over here on the second floor.
yeah, to that end, first of all, can I see from my perch up here that there aren't any like people in this general courtyard up around this whole
Yeah,
area?
you've
It's all-
observed it for a good amount of time now. There's no one
nobody
here.
around. Okay. The only problem I'm having is that I kind of want to move to this tree over. Let's see, can I do this? Yes, over here.
Yep.
But it's like 45 feet away plus the vertical distance. I could maybe dash over there.
Yeah, you could dash
Potentially.
to get up in that tree.
Okay, I would like to do that just to get a little bit closer, but I'd like to also be up in a tree because, it's my safe place.
Sure thing. You
He's like so happy to be in trees.
stealthily
happy.
drop down, dash across, and give me an athletics check and then a stealth
Yay.
check. And again,
I love
you can
those.
add the +2.
That's why I'm staying in trees, baby. All right, athletics is coming up. Okay, I mean, that's a 19, but I'll roll again
All
anyway.
21 and yeah, you're fine.
Yep.
You're even more hidden in this tree than you were in the previous one.
Excellent. And a stealth, you said?
Oh, yes. I guess I thought that was your stealth.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no, it doesn't matter. I don't think, because there's nobody
21.
out here,
Gotcha.
is there?
Huh?
Yeah,
You can do the
there's nobody out
clicky
here,
thing.
right?
You can click on the D&D Beyond. You just
Right,
did
but
it. Like
it doesn't give me the +2 that I get for being in the
no,
fucking
but
tree.
we can count.
You'll add it. You can count. Okay. All right. I'll just do this. There we go. I'm not used to using this because it hasn't worked for, I don't know, 2 years, guys.
Yeah, so a
So
21 in athletics
21.
and then a 21 in stealth.
Yeah.
You're able to, like a shadow, you move across the courtyard. You kind
Fuck
of
yeah,
move in
shadow.
between the beds of flowers.
Guys, this is the coolest I've ever
And
been,
you,
and
you
all I'm doing is
slink your
running
way
between
up into
flower
the
beds.
tree.
And no one
Straight up
sees it.
Batman right there.
It's your element.
All I'm
It's your
doing is running
element.
between empty flower beds, but I am so
No
cool.
one sees.
I guess you're not doing anything else right now. You moved and you dashed. That's your action.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, and I'm aware of what Spev did, right? I saw where he moved it, where
Yep,
he went
yep.
through the
He
door.
basically
Okay,
went
good.
right across, like 15 feet away from you. There's a door right here on the eye level where you're at now.
Okay, yeah, I'm just making sure that Spev is cool.
Yep.
I don't want him to get it fucked up, so
Here, I'm gonna actually copy and paste you.
so I can see into the.
Yeah, you're over here.
Got it. I can see it.
That's the balcony, and then this is the door.
Cool. All right. Got it.
Okay. Then Holly
Love
Reese,
you.
you were moving with Alu up to the door.
Lady Hollery's this way. The children would be upstairs. Waiting for some Holleries.
Where I can't.
You gotta go through the door to there. And then we're going north. Up through this door.
Thank you. Yeah. I see
Yep.
guards.
Yeah. So you both step through, and you see two guards. Their heads turned to you. They say, Miss Go Delicately, what are you doing here? I'm sorry, we're not supposed to have visitors right now. The Victoro and Lord Victoro and Lady Amalia are not on the premises.
Yes, I am aware. It's okay. I was here, Lady Amalia asked if I could step in just for a few minutes to check in on the kids. She's had a few concerns with the governess lately, and she wanted to see if I might be able to relay some information or see anything fishy was going on.
I'm sorry, say that again? I don't understand. Why are you here?
Lady Amalia asked if I could come by because she's been feeling slightly uncomfortable with the governess. She thinks the governess might be doing something shady with the kids.
Well, she gave me strict orders. She gave us strict orders. Give me a persuasion check, Holly Reese. While you're doing that, Rolan, are you doing
Yes.
anything with this conversation happening?
I mean, so we're like upstairs and we're talking to this person. Is there? I mean, I guess I'll
No,
take the time
you're
to
still
look
on the
her-
first floor. You and
okay.
the Black Viper, at least the way I took it, is you're behind
Yeah.
Holly and Alu, but you're
Mhm.
hidden in the hallway while they are forward, kind of talking with the guards. And the guards seem troubled that they are in the building.
Okay. I guess I will signal, or maybe no. I guess I'm just gonna hold my action. If they do try to remove Holly and from the thing, I may have to step in and actually like subdue them.
Yeah.
Not kill them, but subdue them.
Yeah. The guards kind of step forward and they're like, if you'd like, we can, with a 12, I think, we can escort you to check on the children, but this is highly unusual. And we have been given strict orders to follow.
I understand that, and you are doing a wonderful job of following your orders. We are
Escort
living
away.
in strange times, so yes, why don't you escort me to the children?
And they will. You can
All right.
follow them up these stairs here.
So
Actually,
That is the case.
one of them
then
will
maybe-
stay down, and Alu and Holly Reeds, they'll take you up. One of them will take you up. And you see the children, they are giggling and laughing in this kind of dance hall area.
geez, we went like flying. Sorry, I had to find my token again.
Oh, yeah.
Like everything moved. All right, cool. That definitely looks like a nimble, right?
So here's what you see. This is
I
an
can't
elegant
see
ballroom.
anything.
It contains the following kind of stuff. In the center is this human-sized, it's wood and cloth. It's a mannequin with a painted face. It's actually dressed like a ballroom dancer.
So
There's
it's not a nimble, right?
no finely polished marble floor. It's this dazzling mosaic that depicts a silver chalice with the image of a golden sun on its outside. Again, Holly Reed's just like you recognized in the front hall. This is the symbol of Siamorth, the demigod of nobility. There's gilded mirrors and these handsome tapestries that festoon the walls. All along the west wall, there are windows with crimson drapes that stretch from the floor to the ceiling. That's what Spev you were kind of looking through before. The children are enjoying dancing with this mannequin. You observe Elzarina after one dance finishes, the mannequin kind of goes back to its neutral position. Elzarina curtsies in front of it, and the mannequin bows. And you hear recorded kind of like a magical voice say, which dance would you like? Galliard? Pavane? Waltz? It lists through some dances, and she picks one and starts dancing with it.
Is Eleazar, what was the name you said?
Elzarina and
Serena.
Terenzio are the two children.
Is the governess there? The mannequin is the governess.
No, the governess is not here. I think you met the governess in the garden. Her name's Nana Rose. You haven't seen her.
Okay.
She's an old tiefling woman.
Gotcha.
We have seen the child as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
As you can see, the children are fine.
Children are fine, but where is Nana Rose? Should she not be with the kids at all times?
I like that while Holly is like torturing this guard and doing her duty,
Demoralizing.
as a servant, Alu wants to like sneak back out of here and like I'm still trying to get to the basement, damn it.
Yeah, so you're disguised as a Cassalanter servant.
Yeah.
You're wearing the livery and stuff.
Correct.
Holly Reese is gonna look at you, Alu, and say, "You
Be gone.
servant, why are you still standing here? Go find Nana Rose."
Yes, my lady. And you can take me back downstairs, Cameron. Wherever it was.
Yeah, so
Curtsies and walks away.
Yeah. You can head back downstairs. While that's all happening, Rolan, you have eyes on a single guard in the hallway in front of you. Alu and Holly Reese kind of cleared the other one out.
Okay. Is the guard looking in our general direction?
No, just kind of seems half at attention by
Does
the
he
stairs.
fought in your general direction?
Actually, there it is. Okay.
And also Alu has come back down the stairs, so also might be distracting
I don't
him
think
as she
you've
walks
come
down.
back down. Like with the
Oh.
conversation, you're not there quite yet, but you'll get there soon.
Okay.
If I'm making noise on the stair, that might be distracting.
Yeah. I kind of want to get to the basement as well, because if it's not going to be in their personal chambers, it's going to be in the basement. Like, come on. So maybe I guess while we're waiting there, I will sort of like very quietly ask the Black Viper, like, do you know where the basement is? You case this place?
Yeah, I do, but I mean, if you're looking for evidence, do you want to check like their rooms first? We can check the basement, but
It's going to be one of the two. It's either going to be in their personal place or their basement. All the shady shit happens in the basement or in the bedroom.
I vote for
One of the two.
I vote for the study. I know they've got like some solid gold candlesticks in there and some other stuff. We can rummage through the drawer while we're stealing stuff.
You're welcome to steal whatever you
All right, you're
want.
the expert. If you're gonna look for this place, maybe we better get. Yeah, maybe we'll.
Knock this guard out
Give me.
quietly.
Oh yeah, if that's what you're trying to do.
I mean, I guess I'm not trying to if I don't have to. Because I'm not really big on. Do you like? Is the study between me and the guard? Like,
No.
do I have to pass
The
by
guard is kind of in the center of everything.
Okay.
This is like the foyer, the foyer that leads to everything else. You got to get through this guard.
Okay.
Which is part of the reason Alu and Holly went first to kind of like distract them. We were hoping to draw both away. Didn't work.
Mm-hmm.
Hey,
Sorry.
Fenn's out here. He could do like a non-lethal arrow and smack him in the head.
He's like through 3 internal walls between you and him.
Yeah, unless you got like,
internal
Ben
walls.
can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
right.
He's
Um,
he's so high right now. He
Thank
can
you,
like get
Danny.
it through the air conditioning.
His
through
confidence
the
is way up.
That
walls.
+2, baby.
Threw me
so
like
good about
50
himself.
feet.
I guess what if you
I'm your
roll
personal
what
cheerleader now.
Fen, is
It's
it
like that
possible?
X-File episode of that
Fen,
guy who
Is
was
it
able to
possible
shoot
for
through all the
Fen to
walls.
roll a 30 on an attack right now?
I mean,
No, it's
possible.
not.
Maybe.
The highest you could get is a 29 with your longbow.
I don't like you telling
But-
me the odds here.
But his
Oh.
+2 being
never
in
tell me
tree.
the odds.
No,
If
no,
you
no.
intrigue
The +2 gets him to
Okay.
29. I was gonna say if the
Okay,
+2 got him to 30, in D&D 5th edition, 30 is defined as being able to do something that is generally impossible. So I was gonna be like, if you can hit a 30, then maybe we can try it.
Guys, I'm
Yeah,
close.
it'll be
I'm
like
real
cartoonishly
close.
pink, 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 pink.
Guys,
Yeah.
all I need is a
Like
magic
wanted.
bow. I am real close.
Mm-hmm.
Bend my
If you
bullets.
roll high enough, yeah.
Okay, Roland, what are you
alright.
doing?
So what I'm gonna do is be like, we have to take that guard out quietly, and non-lethally if possible.
That's
and
the name
I'm-
of the game.
Is
Yeah,
this
and
Definitely.
is this like? Can we hear this conversation in the little crystal phone?
I haven't left it on. I don't think.
Wait,
Yeah,
thought
I
the whole
think
thing was open channel the whole time, right?
Alu was the one that left it on.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
you
is
could
it
hear
listening to
anything
everybody?
coming from her, but she's
Okay.
not
Okay.
with Roland right now.
Get
Gotcha.
Fen.
Alright.
Fen. Oliver's the only one who
Um,
cares about Fen. All right.
Hi, buddy.
I'm going to take out some of my hempen rope, and I'm going to cut off a piece that's long enough that I'm going to give it to the Viper and be like, if you can sneak up on him and put this across his mouth to be quiet, I'm going to beat the crap out of him till he's unconscious.
She nods.
Jesus.
All right, you first, and I'm
Okay.
gonna
Yeah.
like follow on her heels,
Yeah,
and I'm hopefully she's gonna like pretty like you
yeah.
know put it across his mouth, and then I'm just gonna like hit him across the chin, like straight up like single button knockout punch.
Yes. Give me. Are you letting her? You're gonna let her do the thing, and then you'll move
Yeah.
into the room.
Yeah, I'm basically
Okay.
gonna wait like a half a second behind her
Yeah.
action, so if she can sneak up and like
Yeah.
you know,
so
arrow
I just want to
him
make sure she
across the
gets.
mouth.
She's gonna get a stealth roll without having to worry about you fucking it up.
yeah,
Roland has
Okay.
no concern about CTE.
So her stealth roll is an 18. So she
That's pretty
opens
good.
the
That
door
looks huge.
wide enough, gets through. You hear an oof, and then I think she gets to make her attack. Let's see.
You can kill this guy.
14 to hit. Oh, no, she's got advantage. Okay. That hits 6 plus 4. That's
me.
8 plus sneak attack is for her. It's 4d6.
46. Wow.
8 plus 10, 14. What is that? 22. Okay. Rolan, she goes in, you hear a muffled yelp, and then you hear a thud of something hitting something hard in the back of the neck or head or something, and you go in and you see she's got one arm with this rope around the mouth, preventing them from getting anything out, and she pulled out her rapier and she jammed the back of it into the back of his neck. Before you get to see this now, so she made one attack. She actually gets 2 more before you go.
Okay.
Holy shit.
She's gonna knock him out cold.
I don't think you're gonna get to go, Nate.
20
Probably
hits. Sneak attack only happens once per turn. So that one is another 5 damage. And the last one, that hits. That is another 10 damage. This guy looks really badly hurt, and you're ready.
Okay.
Is he out cold yet?
No, still struggling.
A lot of damage. Dude's tough.
She basically took her rapier and she the pommel of it, and she's just smacking him in the back of his head. She got his helmet up and
Okay.
Just do a Fezzik thunk and say you jogged his memory way too hard.
I will unsling the glaive off my back and just kind of do a quick conk right on the right across the head.
Yeah.
All right, do some rolling.
Yeah. All right. Since he's grappled, do I get advantage on anything?
What's the rule for
it's cool
grappled?
If not. Well, it's grappled and then restrained. I think if he's restrained, I have advantage, but I don't know if he's that.
Because you're right, I always mix up grapple and restrained.
Grapple no, restrained yes for advantage.
Okay, yeah. But you can move over, if you're attacking from the steps, you have flanking.
Okay, then maybe I'll do that. I'll flank. So, yeah, I'll just get right there, and then I'll just sweep the butt of my.
Are you
glaive
closing the door behind
across
you?
his jaw.
Out of curiosity.
I don't think I'd have time to do that at this point.
Okay.
I'm gonna be maybe I'll do it afterwards, but
sure thing.
I don't
this
have time
is
to do
just
it now.
moving
This is
fast.
happening.
Gotcha. Yep.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to attack with the glaive, the butt end of the glaive.
Yes.
Nice job.
Ooh.
All right.
You've got advantage.
Oh yeah, I do have advantage. Okay. Cool.
Don't hit
Thank
with the
goodness.
13.
Okay. Bonus action. Polearm Master attack.
Yep.
Man, not Nate's night, man. Oof.
Yep.
Yes,
geez.
you do
Nice.
hit with your bonus action.
Okay. Cool.
Spoke to some.
All right. Which is 8 more bludgeoning damage. Has he gone down yet?
No, not yet.
All right.
shit.
Action surge to attack him again with the
Oh, boy.
glaive.
Yep.
I want one of those. Can I have an action surge?
Take
22 to hit.
Yes, that
two
hits.
levels in fighter.
All right. Another 9, but it's non-lethal.
Yeah, he's down.
Okay.
Ooh, good
Nate
job,
learned his
guys.
lesson. Nate's not killing anybody.
That guy wanted to go down. He all of a sudden in a very bad
Yeah,
day.
he's just 2 people on each side just punching him in the face.
Out of nowhere. He's thinking about what he's gonna have for lunch.
I'm going to sleep.
Yeah. All right. And then
Meanwhile,
I'm gonna
Fenn's out here, never feeling better, but
so
no enemies in sight.
from there, I'm gonna just I'm gonna try and catch him, and I'm gonna be I'm gonna mouth to her, get under his arms, I'll get his legs, and then we're just gonna scoop him up out of the room back through the door we came in,
Yep.
and I want to put him with the other body.
Yeah, it'll take you around, but yeah, you can take him back there and
Okay, and that's-
actually, will it take you around? You didn't move that far. You moved 10 feet. You moved another.
Yeah,
Yeah, it would take you another around.
I mean, to at least the end of the next round
yeah,
to do
put
it.
him away. All right. That was you and Black Viper. Sprocket, you're up.
Cool. So it sounded like Holly had come upstairs to check on the kids. How much of that did I hear from where I'm at? How much have I heard?
You hear
throughout
the
the
whole
house.
thing. I don't think, Holly, you're being like quiet. You're kind of dressing down this dude, right?
She's hardly ever quiet. Even
not
when we
quiet.
want her to be quiet, it's not.
You
I'm
know
not-
it's kind of coming from over here, Spev.
Okay.
And while that's happening, Ali, you have made your way down. You can see Roland now.
Thank you.
All right. Well, then, if I move this couple feet forward, can I see everyone that's going on, or do I just see? Oh, I guess I just see that we're into the room with the kids. I don't see like where Holly is.
She's like, you can tell that she's just like on the other side of this little wall. This little piece of wall is just blocking your view.
Okay. Did Holly start to leave then?
No, she's like
or are
talking
you still
with.
in the room?
Alu
Okay.
is gone. Holly is talking with the guard about where's the Nana, and he's like, okay, well, she might be up on the third floor. You're right. She's supposed to be with them. I guess you're right that the Amalia has something. So this is actually really interesting. The guard is talking to Holly about like stuff. Elzarina and Terenzio, when they hear that Nana is gonna get in trouble, they're like, no, you can't tell. And she stops dancing and he comes up. Both of them come up to you, Holly, and they're like, Nana's taking a nap, but if we're gonna get ice cream for breakfast tomorrow, so you can't tell Mom and Dad.
Nana likes to drink out of this large bottle when when we're not looking. She's taking a nap right now.
That's funny that you say that.
Interrogate
But
the
keep
kids
going.
and find out.
I was gonna say, I promise that you both will get to have ice cream tomorrow. But do you know where Nana Rose is taking a nap?
Yeah, she's upstairs in our playroom.
Did she have
The
a
nursery.
special sauce? Get
You're
some
not
good
there,
out of the
Alu.
kids.
You chose to
I know.
leave.
I did leave. I had to leave. I was dismissed. I'm looking for the basement.
How did Nana Rose say why she's taking a nap? Did she have a headache? Is she feeling sick?
She when when Mom and Dad aren't home, she drinks from a big jar that's a sleeping potion. It's brown and a little stinky, and she naps. But whenever she takes a nap, if we don't tell Mommy and Daddy, we get ice cream for breakfast. So you don't tell either. And the guard's like, all right, well, I'm gonna go.
Holly Rose wants to do one of those cartoons where she grabs she reaches her hand out to grab the guard by the scruff of his neck or something
Okay.
to stop him from leaving.
What do you want from me? Like, can't you talk with them when they get back?
You and I are going to go see Nana Rose.
Upstairs?
Please?
Okay. So while that's happening, Sprocket, you hear that they're going to go upstairs, and you can hear them walking, and they start walking closer to you.
Cool. Where is there any other exits from this room other than the one I came in and that other door? I can't really see this far wall. Very
No,
well.
there are no doors over on the east side. There's like I said, the big dining table in the middle of the room. You could try and hide under that. You could try and hide under or behind each of these corners. It's up to you.
Yeah. If I hear that they're starting to walk towards me, I'm gonna go ahead and hide under that big dining table.
Yeah. You move up and give me a stealth check.
All right, I can do that. Glad I put my infiltrator armor on today, guys. Hey, I can't do that. 6.
Actually, because of this dining table, you get advantage.
Cool. I'm pulling myself up into the leafing of it. Compress myself against the ceiling like Sam Fisher.
Yeah, exactly. That's how I imagine.
Even worse.
You kind of thud. So you scramble under there. You thud up.
Splinter Cell reference.
But what you notice is you go up against the dining table and you don't make this loud thud sound as your helmet hits the wood. You kind of squish into it, and then you're kind of struggling to pull your head out away from it, and a mouth appears in the dining table.
Fuck me, no.
What?
It's a mimic.
No one else can see it. No one else can see my screen, right?
Check the chain first.
Didn't check the chain.
Didn't check the chain.
All right. Anything else you want to do on
We
your
need to
turn,
get that.
Sprocket?
Hey, is it still my action or anything?
Yeah, all
Do
you
I still have
really
an
did
action?
was move a little bit. You still get a full action.
Yeah, I want to not be stuck to the bottom of this table.
Yeah.
This is probably not a great place to be. Is it an action to try to break free, or should I try to attack this fool?
Give me just a second.
Okay.
Mimic.
Hey, this might be why we don't split the party, guys.
Yes.
So,
it's true.
you touched it. You went up. You like you
Yes.
said. You smacked up against it. The mimic
Absolutely.
adheres to anything that touches it. A huge or smaller creature adhered to the mimic is also grappled by it. Escape DC is 13. Ability checks made to escape this grapple have a disadvantage.
Okay. So
And
it would be an
I'm gonna
acrobatics.
add the mimic's initiative to the order.
Cool. Hey, and guess who burned all his spells in that fight in the streets?
You did.
Me!
I thought we all rested.
Nope.
Short rest. You had a short rest.
I don't get short rests back. I have one healing
Yeah.
spell. And
All
that's
right.
it.
Yeah. So Sprocket, give me your check.
All right. So is an acrobatics to try to escape this grapple
Yeah.
with disadvantage? You say?
And with things going the way they're going, I'm gonna put the body back between you and the Viper, Rolan.
the first one was a crit.
Because I'm assuming you're not gonna have time to put it back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Disadvantage.
Yep.
Yeah,
Oh,
he's
it's still
actually-
20.
Nice job.
Nice.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah.
Team plus 2. Yeah, no.
You are able to get away. So let's say
Like-
you moved 10 feet. You moved another 10 feet up to the table. So you still have, 10 feet of movement with your infiltrator armor?
Yeah, I'd be 30. Oh shit! If I know they're coming towards the door, I'm gonna try to, I guess, leap back towards. Let's go full triangle here and get back to that corner I started in.
Sure thing.
And I guess just sort of hunker down and take this in and try to I jackrabbit away and try to be quiet during everything. So I'm gonna put myself there, and I don't have any bonus actions, and I will come on the radio and go like, "There's a little bit of a problem. I found a monster. I have no idea where I am."
Yep.
That's all I say.
All right. Alu, it's your turn.
All right, so Alu wants to find the basement. While we were in the library conferring, Holly Rees, do you know where the basement is, and did you point that out?
I don't believe I know exactly where it is.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to obviously go about 10, 15, 20. All right. So this isn't really a door. I'm going to
You
go
kind of
this
walk
way.
by. I guess you're walking by Rolan and the Black Viper with an unconscious body that they're just like 2-man carrying.
Yep. It's just going to be like, hey, guys, what's up?
Keep up
On
the
my
good
way to
work.
the basement. All right, so
Hey,
5,
shit,
10,
shit.
15,
Both those legs, both those
20.
legs.
So I'm going to be right about here. I'm going to go.
I think this
Yeah,
is
so there's a
turning
door
point, guys.
to the west and there's a door to the east.
I'm guessing further back is where the basement is.
Give me
I'm
a
going
perception check.
more toward the further back.
Hmm.
Oh,
That's
it's
not the
blurry
right.
anymore.
Hold on. Cancel. All right. Roll.
We have 720p Ollie now.
So you hear over from this side clinking and clanking of like cutlery and stuff. Spev, did you report on what you found in the kitchen earlier?
Yeah,
I
you got
forgot.
on the radio.
Yeah.
Uh,
So th-
Yeah, I was
You
calling
got
out
on the radio
rooms
when you
where-
were getting assaulted. I don't
Okay.
know if like
I was calling out the rooms to at least Fen. I don't know if I. Yeah, I would have called out the rooms in a
Okay.
whisper, so no
so
one
then
else could hear me.
you could guess that this is maybe the main kitchen, Alu. Over here
Which
you
is
don't.
where access to the lower rooms would probably be, right?
Maybe.
That's what I think.
Over here you don't really hear much.
Okay. Yeah. Disguised as a servant, I'm looking for somewhere where servants are going to get access to the lower rooms. So that's where I'm going.
Yeah.
I think that's correct.
Okay.
Hi, Ollie boy. Love
So
Ollie.
are you moving into that room, or are you doing?
Oh,
anything else right
can't I only go 35? I moved 5.
You get a bonus cunning action.
Yeah, you
Yeah, you
move
can
30
dash.
feet, and then you can dash to move another 30.
But do I want to dash
Can
on the
cost you an action.
backside?
If you're not going to do anything else, you might as well.
It's up to you.
I'm not actioning. So can I like have assumed that the first part of mine is a dash and this part is not a dash? Because it would be weird to dash into the
I
kitchen.
get what you're saying. Functionally in the game, this doesn't matter. The differentiation between the two, it's not what you're thinking.
5,
You don't.
10. All right. 5, 10. All right. I'm into the kitchen. I'm assuming that I still
You see a
can
chef.
keep going.
You see stairs up above that lead you up above. You can kind of infer that this is the stairs that Spev saw when he was walking through. He saw stairs that went down. You're at the bottom.
Okay.
You're looking up. There's also a door to the south that looks like it. The chef's like, are you new here? I don't know that I recognize you.
Yes, new, looking for the cellars, trying to just do my job and not get fired on my first day.
Oh, you're looking for the cellar, well, the children are allowed to drink, but I mean,
Not for
this
the
is
children.
the kitchen. He points to the door to the south and is like, the pantry's there. I guess if the guards just don't let the Cassalanters catch you, don't let the Lord and Lady catch you breaking into the wine. If you're trying to get something for the guards, but go back out the way you came, and then the door to the south of the stairs in the foyer gets you to the cellar.
Thank you, sir.
Yep. And
All right, so I moved
he's
5,
clearly-
and I guess I'll just move 15, 12. South of the stairs, 25.
Meanwhile,
Where am I
Fred
going?
posing in the background.
Which way is
south
that,
of the
I
stairs. So
guess?
these are the stairs where Roland's on ish.
But is it this? Hold on. Isn't that the south door, south of the stairs?
That is a door that is south of the stairs.
But we didn't see any cellars back this way.
I think
Cellar is hidden.
is that all your movement for right now?
I think so, yeah.
All right. It is
What up,
the
guys?
Mimic's
No.
turn.
Well, but since I'm still here, hold on. I'm just gonna relate to them what I've heard so that they know.
Yeah, if you don't take your hand off the piece, he can't kill me.
Just keep it your turn forever.
The table starts moving towards you.
Of
Spev.
course it does. Yeah, that's right.
It's going to attack you twice with its pseudopod.
Uh-oh.
Does a 19 hit you?
50?
I think no,
Of course
right?
it does.
No, I put an
Is your
armor
armor?
upgrade on.
Yeah.
Holy
My armor is
shit.
right now 20.
That is monster armor.
And then
Yay.
a 9
My
does
pig.
not
Armor man.
hit you. So it lashes at you twice with its pseudopod. It's not able to
give me
get
some of
purchase. And then it's going to bite you. 22 hits.
That hits.
1d8 plus
you.
3.
Okay, that's not.
You take 8 piercing damage and
And
8 acid damage.
Jesus.
Ooh.
Ow!
Acid damage. Why the fuck does he have acid damage? Why is there a status effect?
The mimics takes a bite out of you into your
Poisonous?
armor. The acid from its jaws starts burning
Oh,
in my
into your
armor.
armor.
He's a
Oh,
xenomorph.
God, I'm cooking in
Fuck
my
me.
fucking. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah,
Fen, it's
D&D
your turn.
mimics are way more dangerous than
xenomorph.
Dark Souls mimics. For
And
sure.
those dudes are dangerous.
Yeah, they're no joke.
Fen, it's your turn.
Okay, well, obviously I heard the transmission from my
Yeah.
friend here, Spev, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
All right, so at this point I'm moving in because, god damn it, Spev, motherfucker, I'm so comfy up here.
Yep.
Who would have suspected a table?
I don't
I
even know if
love
can
that
get
you
to
went for it. I didn't want to like telegraph it too much. I was like, there's a table. There's also these 2 corners you could go into.
Logically, it made sense. I want to hide. I want to keep an eye on anything going on in the
100%.
room.
I'm with you 100%.
Oh, I walked right into it, though. That's awesome.
Well, you were smart enough to use your radio, so at least I know I'm aware this shit's going on. I don't know if I can even get to you though, because I can't even see where you are from here.
I don't
all I
even-
can see is where you went in.
Okay, so Fen,
Yeah.
here's where you
Right,
are.
like right here, right?
you know that he went in this door over here. So
Right.
first you can jump from the tree onto that door. You can make an athletics
gonna-
check.
Absolutely going to do that.
I know there's jump rules, but you're jumping from a standstill. Just hit a 15 and you're good.
Okay. And
Come
rolling.
on, fun.
Shit. Well, I get plus 2 to that. What is that?
That's
I
a
get plus 2 to that.
15
It's
with
15.
plus 2.
15.
Because I'm from a fucking
Yay.
tree. And
My name is Fed and I speak for the trees.
We're gonna have to like
wire.
when we get to the final
I
boss,
love
we're
it.
gonna lead him to the park.
Yeah, you got to make sure the final fight is in a park.
God damn it.
So yeah, so I'll say
it.
that we'll say like that's like a bonus action to just jump.
Sure. Okay.
Or we'll call it movement. You've used 15 feet of movement. Another 5 gets you through the door. You see this door over here, this door over here, and a door over here. If you want, you can give me a perception check.
Perception.
And if
check.
Giuseppe.
Advantage on
yeah.
anything you hear, that would be helpful.
All right, I'm going to roll a Percepi.
Yep.
Fuck, I hate that Percepi. Jesus Christ.
You got a plus 2 to wisdom.
I do, but I'm running.
Okay. Yeah,
15.
you can hear Spev's head getting smacked against this door here as this thing's trying to bite him.
Okay. Then can I just ask if this door opens in or out, like, relative to me? Just a curiosity. Just
Let's
that's
roll a D100.
all. Okay.
And find out.
Higher, it opens in. Lower, it opens out. 79, it opens towards you.
Yes, good. Because here's the
Hey.
thing, Spev, I'm looking out for you because I didn't want to like fling it open and like knock you out. Because that was what was
Amazing.
going to happen to Fen. I promise you. All right, so I'm going to go for that door, open it up, and like try and help my burrow here.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right.
Another
No, I-
5 feet of movement gets you there.
Yep.
You open the door. You see Spev. You see the giant mimic. Let me.
Giant mimic.
Yeah,
Is it
it's big.
giant mimic? Fuck.
It's pretty big.
It's
You're
a
gonna do a
big
Tatsu
dining
on me
room
too?
table.
There we go.
Do these Tatsu, Nate? Should I be
No, these
aware
don't
of that?
Tatsu, but they are sticky.
Okay, they're sticky, but no Tatsus. All right.
Yeah. And the bigger they are, the smarter they are.
Yeah.
Great. That's
Uh-oh.
perfect. That's a perfect.
Granted, some of them can be like the
Personal
size of a
relationship.
whole room.
Some of
And
them
then
are
if
the
the
size
DM
of
is-
cities. You can have a mimic colony.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That does not sound good.
They reproduce by like meiosis. They
Yeah.
they split apart.
And
Am
they're
I within-
Ew.
dumber version, two dumber ones. It's
Am I
crazy.
within melee range of this motherfucker? Because I've
no,
used my.
but you can
all
you
I've
can
used is my.
you can move 5 feet and get within melee range. You still have
Okay.
movement to get within melee range if you want.
Do I want to do that? I probably want to do that because I finally am at the point where my melee is actually better than my ranged. So yeah,
Yeah.
I want to move as close as I can get to him.
Sure thing.
Or at least as close. I want to get into within melee range. Is what I'm
Yep.
saying. All right. All right then. That means I'm going to whip out my silver sword Erendite
Yep.
and attack the motherfucker. That gives me a +7. I'm no longer in a tree. God damn it. Here we go.
Don't worry, my next character will be a tree ant.
Please just carry me around everywhere.
20 hits.
Thank
Nice.
God. Okay. Roll to hit. I am obviously two-handing this boy, so
Yep.
there you go. That's fine. That didn't register, huh?
Normally, if you click the action, like if you go to actions and you click the combat, like the little sword action
damage?
over to the left, it'll roll both at the same time.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna do that.
So you already hit, so we'll ignore the attack roll here, but we
Sure.
can see. Yeah, there we go. A 14 would hit anyway. So
Got it.
you said two-handed is 10 damage. You deal 10
Yes.
damage.
Okay.
All right.
I'm trying, Spev. I'm working at it.
No,
No.
the fact there's another target. Yeah, you look back at me.
Now
I
you
look
do still have your
horrible.
bonus action if there's anything else you wanted to do.
Oh shit! I totally forgot.
Oh.
God damn it.
Yeah, Hunter's Mark.
Yeah, Hunter's Mark. Hunter's Mark this motherfucker because I might as well because I got it.
Or-
We can
totally
retroactively say that you did the hunter's mark before you attacked if you want to.
All right, guys. I've been chilling in a tree this whole time. I fucked up.
Yeah.
He was so
Alright,
happy.
bonus action Hunter's
was so
Mark. So
happy.
roll another d6, I think.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. I will do that. I'm just going to do that in the regular one just to make it easy. Bear with me. Here it comes.
Fuck him up, please.
Just a 2.
All right.
Sorry.
2. That's fine.
Yeah.
So 12.
All right.
All right, that's everything.
All right. Next round that you go, you will have that
Yes, I will
hunter's
have
mark
my
and
Yeah.
your
yes,
and
my
your
plain
horizon
warrior
walker.
thing or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. The guard, again,
Open it up.
Spev,
Yep.
you did fucking blow your stealth check and you got attacked by a table. The guard hears and he's like, what the hell? And he runs past you, Holly Rees, and he starts moving away. He is moving out of range of you if you want to take an attack of opportunity on him.
Bonk him.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Knock him out.
Me?
Yeah.
I
was
feel
doing
like
good for stealth
Holly-
in a little while.
Yeah, I
I feel
can
like
do
Holly should yell at him, like, get back up! Instead of attacking him.
What do you want to do, Holly Rees?
I don't know. Holly's like kind of a monster, shockingly.
She is. She is, but she doesn't want to blow her cover.
Well, she doesn't know what's going on.
She's just ignorant.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
that's true.
you and I are the only ones who've seen this thing.
I'm just glad I can see
Holly
shit now.
Rees,
It's been this entire episode.
What are you doing? So
Yeah,
he's
same.
moving away from you. If you don't have to take an attack of opportunity, if you tell me you don't want to take it, that's totally fine.
I want to cast a first level.
You don't have the feat. Nate, correct me if I'm wrong. There's a feat that lets you cast spells as attacks of opportunities. That
Yeah, that's Warcaster.
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 Yeah, you don't have that feat to do that.
What?
Okay, just kidding.
I'm sorry. That sounds like bullshit to me. We will adjudicate this after the episode. That sounds like
She
nonsense.
chose lucky and elven accuracy instead.
Mhm.
I don't know why you need a feat to fucking do that when you have an attack of opportunity. But
Because
Well,
spells,
we
a
don't
spell
do-
is way more complicated than swinging a sword.
Yeah.
I just think it is stupid, but whatever.
Let me
Yeah.
do a.
We don't do a good job of describing spells.
I'm gonna do a cantrip of the firebolt, but I don't want to like hurt him. I want to
You
just like what? What's wrong now?
if you are trying to take an attack of opportunity, it needs to be like a melee attack. You can essentially
Yeah.
you can punch him
And
if you want to
spells,
punch him.
unless the spell is otherwise stated,
Yeah.
it's always
On your
disadvantage.
turn, you can
cannot
cast
tone
spells.
down the spell.
But as a reaction,
so
you can punch him.
Attack of opportunity is a melee attack in which this is the one time I can use a physical attack as compared to all the
you
other.
can always
You can always do it. You're just not very
physically
good
attack.
at it.
Yeah.
This
To
is
make an
D&D
attack of
fine print.
opportunity, you use your reaction to make one melee attack against the provoking creature. That's the rule for it.
Okay. Okay.
There's D&D fine print, Holly. Don't sweat it.
Can you like grapple him without actually making it look like you attacked him? Like being like, oh my god, I'm so clumsy.
Yeah, I can do that.
I wonder what Danny was doing when he was out of frame there for a minute.
What do you want to try and
Absolute
do?
hell.
I'll do. I'll.
Checking for mimics.
I'll
Yeah,
use.
just being safe.
Say it again.
He's got a lighter in his hand.
I'll use
Also,
unarmed
shut up.
strike for it.
Okay.
Unarmed
Roll,
strike.
roll me an unarmed strike.
Are you being clumsy? Like an oops, I'm so sorry. I
Oh my
didn't
God.
mean to trip
Oh my
and
God.
Hit you.
Yeah, you punch this dude. Go ahead and roll your. What is the damage for unarmed strike?
It's 1 damage plus strength.
Okay, you punch him in the back of the head. You get him. You deal him
Ow.
1 damage. And he's like, "What the fuck?" He turns around. He's gonna come back and he's gonna swing at you.
Oh shit!
This is not wise. Why did you not be like, oops, I'm so sorry?
Well, that's what I'm gonna say. I was gonna say like I didn't mean to. I'm so sorry.
Okay, give me a deception check.
I'm. I like start putting on the fake tears.
Okay, give me a deception check with disadvantage.
Damn it!
Oh,
You
man.
just punched this dude.
Yeah.
I told you that was a turning point when I found the mimic.
Oh,
It's gonna go
okay.
bad from here, guys.
Well, holy shit.
I'm
you
here,
do-
Spev. I'm working for you, man.
No, thank you. That took half of my health. I could not have taken another one of those hits.
Okay, you do beat his passive insight. Fuck.
This is ridiculous.
I guess
He believes her. It was an accident.
I don't know if he believes her so
He's
much as
just
it's not
like-
a good idea to hit a noble.
yeah, she punched her and she's a noble and he's like, okay, whatever. And he's gonna come over here and he's gonna see what's going on. And I think he's gonna step in and swing where he can.
What? No, there's a monster right there. Wait, wrong voice. Oh no, there's a monster. Help,
Okay.
guards!
So he's attacking with his longsword, and it's gonna go. The guard draws their longsword and their short sword.
Uh-oh.
We're gonna go low, high, low. First one on Spev.
Low.
23 to hit.
Yep.
Oh, it's a
Come on, Spev.
D8. You take 8 slashing damage.
God, these 8s.
Just slashing. What else? Acid?
Nope. Fen, he crits on you with a long sword.
Oh, fuck, no.
Of course. I was so safe in the tree.
2 damage.
You take
never
10
let me
slashing
trigger.
damage.
All right, fine. Fuck it. I don't care.
And then Spev, short
Wow.
sword
All right, bring it
attack
on.
you.
Who are you calling short?
That's a miss. That's a miss.
Yeah,
Okay.
swat it away.
Doesn't
I
bother
duck
me.
under
Get
it.
fucked.
Holly
I'm not
Reese,
worried.
it is your turn.
I'm here, Spev.
All right.
Yeah,
We should run.
I'm gonna tell the kids, stay here. I'm gonna go see what's happening.
Yeah, Elzarina and Terenzio kind of run into a corner when they hear all the craziness that's happening.
I want to move to where the guard went,
Yep.
and I'm gonna tell the guard,
Protect the children.
Protect me. I'm the children.
yeah, go protect the kids.
Me.
I'll handle these guys.
I like it. Persuasion
He
check?
only weighs 50 pounds.
He's in the middle of combat against intruders. Like, you can,
He's
but you're not
actively
gonna.
stabbing me.
Yeah.
Can I
You can do magic now. Yeah, you can do whatever you want. It's your turn.
okay, I am going to
He's like actively, think about his mental state. This is someone who is a guard. He is actively fighting intruders into the house.
I get it. I'm going to use
But you've got flanking, right?
they're by
That work
the
on spells?
No.
they're all
Okay.
by
Melee spells.
the table, right?
The table is attacking
Table
Spev.
is the monster.
Yeah, this is he turned into that.
All right, I'm gonna hit a firebolt. I'm gonna cast a. No, I'm not. I'm gonna cast.
Something at the table?
Yeah, I'm gonna cast second level magic missile at the table.
Yeah,
Awesome.
hit it.
Missile's badass.
I love
it.
it. One of the best
Or
levels.
Okay,
D4
you deal
plus
8
4.
damage. 8 plus 12 damage to the table.
Nice.
You blow some chunks of meat out of its center.
Guys, I just want to clip this. 12 damage to the table.
Yeah. Anything else you got,
To
Holly?
the table. We're getting fucked by a table.
It's a monster.
Yeah.
Fucking mimics, man.
No, not right now.
All right. Do we want to? It's almost
You're
10.
spearing.
Yeah. We may have to call it.
Yeah, call where Rolan, it's the top of the order. You're going to get to go next. You hear the sounds of
All right.
combat above you, and we're going to see how everyone manages to survive this on the next episode. Thanks for playing with us, everybody.
Cliffhanger.
See you guys.
Later.
Bye.